What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I'm a bit late. I had some technology problems. God bless you all tonight. I'm here as Mickey, Mickey One Punch Connor. Hey, big guy. Hey, I bet you can fight. Can you fight? Can you fight, boy? Can you fight, boy? Yeah. What's going on, man? Do you like the hat? Do you like? Huh? I hope I got it the right way round, because it's the other way round. It's Congo, right? And definitely, this is not a night for Congo. Yeah, what's up, everyone? So we got my boy Railway first in there. How have you been? Yeah, okay, bro. I mean, bang, daddy, Paddy. Long night of boxing for the Triple B. Stamina, no issue, as we can see from the Pads videos. He's been doing his work. Yeah, the speed is there. There's the power, Gary. There's the accuracy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call out Big John Fisher, because he apparently used to box for Repton, and I've seen him on the pads. And for a fat piece of shit, he's not bad. Yes, never good. What's up, brother? Oi, oi, hello, brother. How is everyone? Sorry I'm late. I just saw the Pat Brown fight. I feel like he lost the first round and stopped his opponent in the second round. Oh yeah, I didn't manage to watch the undercard. All I saw was like about 30 seconds of the rug muncher fight, yeah. And the woman, allegedly from Ireland, although she's obviously of Polish origin, teeped her. she kicked this Molly McCann. It was kind of funny. Yeah, what up? Am I dead yet, Ejobino? What's up, man? He's late. Yeah, sorry. I had technological issues. But can you all see me? Make sure you can all see me. Say it's all okay. You can hear me. You can see me. I've got the fight on Tyrone McKenna vs Moran. Apparently, it's a bit of a grudge match. He's late. He must be feeding Big John Fisher's tea time Chinese. His mouth was a catapult. No, not a catapult. A trebuchet. Which is way cooler than a catapult. My man's. Yes, hello, Nevergoon. Hello, Mr. Motivator. What are you saying, bro? Yes, she will be. Oh, my man's here, my wrench. Make sure you watch all them wrong'uns. If anyone gives any shit or tries any kind of nonsense, just get rid of them. Get rid of them. Block them. I'm not interested in no timeouts. Get rid of them, bro. Yes, my G. What's the pick for the main event? Oh, Donovan by KO. Surely. I mean, he was so dominant the first time, right? Yeah, big up, brother. Big up to Ireland. Other way around is Ivory Coast. Oh, sorry, the Ivory Coast, not Congo. Excuse me, my mistake. Nice to see the tricolour, James Sweeney. God bless you, James Sweeney. Yeah, I mean, like, I've got a lot of Irish fans. I love Irish people. They've been very warm. They're very, very kind. There's a lot of Irish in London as well. Especially when I started to box, I realised how much Irish there are. Cockney Irish. Oh no, I'm going to run out of gas. I'm not going to be able to smoke. I only smoke when I do live. I only smoke when I do lives. Yes, everything good, brother. Thank you, brother. What channel is the UK boxing on, mods? Well, I mean, it's on DAZN, but obviously, if you know what you can do, you'll pick for Canelo Crawford. Yes, bro. I already made a video on it. I'm just watching the fight. It's quite a tasty fight. They're having a good tear up. Tyrone McKenna vs Dylan Moran. I think McKenna stopped Moran. Did he not? According to, and unfortunately, I can hear it in the ear. I got Adam Smith in my ear, man. It's bugging me, but I turned the volume right down. Tyrone McKenna is a good boxer, but he unfortunately didn't reach the levels that was expected of him. So Canelo Crawford, I've gone Canelo points or a draw. It wouldn't surprise me. What I'm saying is it'll go the distance and I'll have a rematch. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what do you prefer? The Mickey O'Connor, Mickey from Snatch, or the Celtics? Huh? The Boston Celtics or Mickey? It's up to you guys. I have a draw, Canelo points. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. I'm agreeing with you. What do you reckon? It's Boston Celtics, Larry Legend, the great Larry Bird jersey 33, which unfortunately is very suspicious. I think Canelo could hurt Bud too. I think he can. I mean, it's a big difference. Canelo could punch. He just rarely takes risks. You know what I'm saying? You remember watching him iron out Eric Kirkland and Amir Khan? Without further ado, prefers Mickey. Who else? What? Everyone? Mickey or Boston Celtics? Let's see what people say. What channel is this Donovan fight on? I've got the Chelsea-Brentford game on Sky main event. No, bro, you need to go to DAZN. It's on DAZN. Sky don't do boxing no more. They've lost Ben Shalom. Shalom, Ben Shalom, if you're there. I know you watch the channel, you piece of shit. Crawford will be on his bike, says the Kelvinator. Yeah, I think, yes, he looks great at the weight. They're both ripped and muscular, but you wouldn't expect anything else, right? This is not the 1950s when Sugar Ray Robinson moved up to fight Joey Maxim, I think, or Willie Pastrana. I always forget. Yeah, I mean, Crawford's coming up 3 ways. Canelo can punch. Be real, right? Okay, any more comments? Boston Celtics or Mickey? Or Mickey O'Connor? Or both? You got both? God bless Ireland. I've got so many good, lovely fans from Ireland. I've met some of them. We've been to the fights together. You know, I watched Lee Wood, Mickey Conlon, you know. That wasn't Conlon's night, but he was winning it. He just got stretched, but he's still there. Conlon's a great fighter. Okay, I haven't really watched this fight. It's a good fight. I haven't really been concentrating. So, Tyrone McKenna is wearing pink. He seems to be on top, but then again, I've only watched 10 seconds of it. Main event on at 10. Apparently, the walking time is 10:20. 10:20. I should have a Guinness, right? But this has got low calories. I've been to the gym. I worked out, took care of business. I showed my speed. I showed my power. I showed my accuracy. Hey up, Fergus. Hey, Mickey, cool. Hello. Oh, you think definitely the Mickey hat? I'm going to wear both of them, man. I think I'm going to have to wear both of them. I know you heard. This is a good fight. They're going for it. I think Tyrone McKenna, I believe, said he's going to retire after this fight. I mean, these guys are not wasting time. There's no jabbing. I mean, they throw a jab, but I mean, they're looking for the hard shots. These guys want to fight. I think I didn't realize when I saw the fight. I was like, oh, I don't know nothing about it. But they fought before, right? Let me have a little look. I believe they fought before, right? Dylan Moran. Oh, go away. I'm getting attacked as usual. They love attacking the Triple B. I can't even find out. What a ridiculous. I can't even get on BoxRec. I keep on getting like, this is an unsafe URL, which obviously it isn't. So, Dylan Moran, yeah. Tyrone McKenna KO'd Dylan Moran in 2024. So less than a year ago. Then he lost to Eubanks by stoppage, which I was surprised by. I would hope McKenna would win. But yeah, this is a good fight. I'm just not watching it because I'm talking to the fans. You putting on another live for Crawford Canelo? No. I said I might do the prelims. There's a few good fights. There's Ivan Ditchko, Jermaine Taylor. I'm going for Ditchko, probably points, because I think Franklin's got a good chin and he will be careful. He'll try not to get caught and he'll probably get hurt and then he'll just be very safety first. I'm not staying up. I'm going to church tomorrow. So there's no way I'm staying up till 6:30 a.m. No way. I don't think I'm even right. The Ditchko fight will probably be at about 3:30 a.m. I'm not doing it, bro. Can't do it. Church has to take precedence. What's up, Chubby? Yeah, it's great to see you, man. My boy T-Bone in the house. I hope McKenna gets a win. He's a hard worker. He deserves it. Yeah, I mean, he was a very talented guy. He was a great amateur, right? But there's still, I mean, you know, Dylan's Moran, tough, and he wants it. They both want it. They're not interested in, you know, fanning about. They were looking to hurt each other. And in the first fight, McKenna won by second round stoppage, but this is a different fight. And also, you got to be suspicious. When someone, I think McKenna said, "I'm going to retire after this fight," right? When you say that, it takes 5-10% out of your mental confidence, aggression, this kind of thing. So usually, when someone says they're going to retire, they lose their next fight. Yeah, I don't know if I'll stay up for it myself. I want to see how I feel. I might get some sleep on the couch first. Yeah, I actually signed up to Netflix. It's only $5.99 if you choose the low definition, with ads. So $5.99 for me, but I'm going to watch it the day after. After I come to church, I'm going to come and watch it. So, yeah, McKenna is a warrior. There's no doubt about that. Look at him, man. You know, his shorts are not pink, actually. They're like white and red. And, you know, listen, these guys are both warriors, right? Look at them, both of them. I mean, I edged towards McKenna because he won the first round. Oh, did he hurt Moran? Did he hurt Moran? He's hurt him. He's hurt Moran. He's hurt Moran. But Moran comes back because he's a warrior. But he's getting hurt by McKenna. He holds. He chooses to hold. He chooses to hold. Hello, Chip B. Last minute prediction for the bout. And did you think the decision last time was justified? Which bout, bro? I need more information, brother. McKenna vs. Moran is close. I can't tell who's winning. Well, I haven't really watched it. I mean, they're both gutsy warriors, man. These are Irish warriors, man. You don't expect anything less from you. I know it's a cliche, but come on, man. You don't expect anything less than Irish people. Yeah. Irish card is good so far. I paid £6, but yeah, I mean, like, you can cancel it. So for me, $5.99. Ooh. Oh, Moran is, you know, he's definitely up for it. He's so up for it. He's been hurt, but he will not give up, man. This is a great fight, man. I can't tell who's winning, nor can I. Moran is a stiff. I think that's a bit unfair. He's a warrior, bro. I'm going to watch the replay as main event, right, 6 a.m. Yeah, F that. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. I'll watch it tomorrow after church, and then I will do a review of it. I mean, the main fights I'm interested in, bizarrely, are on the undercard, which is Ivan Ditchko vs. Jermaine Franklin. I've really rated Ditchko. I don't know what they've done with his career. Oh, Charlie Parsons, yeah, who treated me up. He's on right now. Charlie Parsons treated me up and then tried to be friends with me. He invited me to this fight. He goes, "I can get you 2 tickets to the to the fight in Ireland." I said, "Bro, I don't live in Ireland." He just wants to try and stitch me up. Yeah, I know. It's only 1p, right? Donovan vs. Crocker, last minute predictions, bro. That's what I'm referring to. Yeah, the main event. Okay, so, thanks, bro. I mean, Donovan was so dominant the first time. You got to think, well, what will Crocker do different? I think he will be more careful. I think it will go into the latter rounds. I'm thinking Paddy will win. The weird thing is, right, they don't look at Paddy coming in. He's had his hair braided and he came in with a do-rag, right? He must think he's like Eminem. He's like a wigger, yeah, which I thought was quite weird. But I like Paddy, his style, his accuracy, his power, you know. Crocker is in front of his home crowd in Belfast, Ireland, as David Greenblatt said, and he will, he will give it his all. He's a warrior as well, but I don't know what he's going to do different, right? McKenna's a cool guy outside the ring. It's weird how some of the most harmless people, it seems, can be outright warriors. Yeah, but I like they're the kind of boxers I really like. You know, I don't like. There are plenty of wrong uns who are boxers, right? Like, you know, oh, Oh, exchanging. Both hurt. Both hurt. But I think Moran is more hurt. But Moran comes back. It's just hooks after hook after hook. This is a super fight. It really is a great fight. McKenna must be winning on points, right? He seems to have landed the hardest shots. Yeah, he's a zombie just eating shots. Yeah, but I mean, it's not good for the health. Oh, yeah, it looks to me like McKenna's going to stop Moran in the next couple of rounds. That's my prediction. Because as Moran gets tired, he'll start getting caught more and more. Netflix Triple B. Be a man and a dodgy fire. I've got a dodgy fire stick. But the problem with the fire stick is this. It's not, my fire stick doesn't show Netflix past events. It shows it live. It shows some past events, but I can't guarantee I'll get it. So it's $5.99 because I want to watch the fights. I want to watch Irish prospect Callum Walsh fights Fernando Vargas Jr., the son of Fernando Vargas. That's a super fight. Ivan Ditchko, Jermaine Franklin. That's a super fight. And Canelo Crawford is interesting. I don't think it'll be a good fight, but it's interesting. Parsons checked me. Yeah, he checked me. He goes, yeah, come to the next show and see if you show that energy in it. I said, you're 5'8", you're fat, you're a midget, and you've never boxed. Don't be so stupid. But then he started being my friend, which is fine. You know, actually, he was very polite and nice, but he goes, oh, come, I'll give you 2 tickets for the Donovan, Donovan Crocker fight. I said, well, I don't live in Ireland, but, you know, thank you. He's obviously going to try and stitch me up. He'll probably get the biggest guys he knows to come and threaten me because he can't do it. What's he going to do to me, man? You've seen the speed, the power, and the accuracy, right? How is Parsons at 5'8" and fat going to take those shots? Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, Michael, yeah, obviously Donovan beats him. It would be a massive upset. I mean, obviously, the first fight was evens in the bookies, and I was like, this is nuts. Donovan is definitely winning this, and he would have done. And I think, yeah, people say he was dirty. Yeah, he was quite dirty, but also Crocker was leading with his head all the time, leading with his head. So there was head clashes, and ultimately, he knocked out Crocker. And obviously he couldn't hear the bell. And it's I blame the ref because I couldn't even hear the clacker if it happened. There's so much noise that the ref should have jumped straight in between them. The ref's fault. He should have jumped straight in between those 2 guys when the bell went. Stop boxing. He didn't. He sat there with a stupid look on his face. So it's the ref's fault. Yeah, Parsons trying to get me in Kinahan. Yeah, fuck Parsons. Don't worry. I'm not a hater, actually. He was quite sweet. But that might just be part of his game. But, you know, whatever, man. Yeah, I've seen fast hit lives before. They're not reliable. Buffer a lot. Also, I'm not going to stay up for it. So they've got McKenna winning every round but the first. I mean, he's definitely winning on points, as I said. I didn't know this was a rematch. Yeah, McKenna knocked him out in 2 rounds. Parsons is 5'8". He's 5'5" max. Yeah, he's probably like Tyson Fury. He sits on his tippy toes. Oh, and Adam Smith's coming out with the cliches. The pride and the machismo of two. Oh, Dylan's getting hurt. He's hurt. I told you McKenna would stop him in the 5th round. I said he'll stop in the next 2 rounds. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if the triple is right again. McKenna's definitely the better fighter. Definitely the better fighter. Blood clot. Both of my. I only smoke when I do lives, which is weird. Yeah, fighters can't hear the bell. The ref the ref should have stepped in, especially as he just got dropped. He should have been waiting for the bell and gone, stop boxing, stop boxing. He didn't. He sat there with a stupid look on his stupid face, his fat, stupid face, and Paddy didn't hear the bell and he whacked him. Oh, Moran is hurt. I told you, he needs to finish him. McKenna needs to step it up. He's tough, Moran. He's gutsy, but he's taking too many shots. He's taking too many shots. And there's not enough coming back from him. There's not enough. I was really disappointed when McKenna lost to Harlem Eubanks. I really thought he was going to win that fight. Oh, he's going for the stoppage, McKenna. He's a bit tired. They're both knackered, obviously. It's been such a high pace. McKenna, if he wasn't so tough, could have gone further in his career. He doesn't know when to take a backward step because his heart overrules his skill. Absolutely, actually. He's a very skillful boxer, but he just loves a row. He loves a row. And, it might be the right one for this fight. He was a very talented amateur, wasn't he? Yeah. I mean, he's still there, Moran, but he's exhausted. They're both tired. I mean, they've both thrown so many shots. You know what I'm saying? The pace is. They must be so fit, the pair of them. So fit, the pair of them. Apologies for the language in the corner. He's such a mug. Remember, as we got a break, you can super check. You can buy me a coffee or a beer. Oh, Cavian. I found out how to pronounce his name. It's not Cayman. It's Cavian. Please correct me, any Irish people. I think it's Cavian Agyarko. He's Ishmael Davis. Good fight there. I'm leaning towards Agyarko because I've never rated Agyarko, but he's in his hometown, I think, right? So, but Davis looks good on the pads. I think we're going to get a good fight. A lot of needle before this fight. Yeah, I didn't follow it, man. But, you got to give Moran credit for coming back after being stopped in 2 rounds. I didn't see that fight. But, on this bill to fight the guy that stopped him in 2 rounds, you've got to give him respect, man. And he's tough as anything. He's tough as old boots. I hate cliches, but he's tough as old boots. But I said McKenna would stop him by the end of the 7th round. Let's see if I'm right. I mean, the problem is when you get tired, you start getting a bit sloppy, and you lose your form a bit. And both of them are tired, but they're both very fit. Oh, Moran badly hurt. And down goes Moran. I told you. Am I right? Again, I'm right. He's going to stop the fight. No, he's going to he's going to let him go on. He's got to stop him now. He's got 1 minute 40. Stop the fight. I was right again. Does the Triple B know his boxing? If you look at my comments, I get so many idiots go, you don't know nothing about boxing. Guys that have never boxed. How many times do I predict the right ending? Again, I predicted this one. I said, at round 5, I said McKenna will stop Moran within the next 2 rounds. Was I right or was I white? Shlante to my Irish friends. Yeah. Great performance by McKenna. Great performance by both of them. But McKenna is just a level above Moran. A level above. Kelvinet says the F that stoppage. I kind of understand, but he was finished, bro. He was gone. He was gone. He'd taken a lot of shots, all fight. So, I don't have a problem with the stoppage. I've got a problem with David Diamante, though, because he's a bum. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Motivator. Moran was just eating shots. No point leaving him in there. I agree. Boxing is a very dangerous game. He'd lost every round except the first round. He was getting hurt. He'd been hurt every round in the last few rounds. He was all over the shop. People go, oh, he hit him in the back of the head. Look, he turned his head. If you turn your head so that, if you turn your head so that it faces the other fighter, it's not his fault he whacks you in the back of the head. Moran has gone. Look at his face. He doesn't know where he is. Bop. He does not know where he is. That was a super performance by McKenna. a super performance. I just wish he'd done that to you wanks. Yeah. I mean, both the warriors, but McKenna had the more skill. Good prediction. Stopped a bit early. I can see people saying that, but he was badly hurt. You look at his face at the end. He's like, oh, he doesn't know where he is. He didn't know where he was that knocked down. I actually completely agree with the stoppage. Yeah, Michael, probably right. I agree. He was not going to come back. He was not going to come back and have any chance of beating McKenna. No. What a fight. Fair play to both men. Both very tough Irish men. Tough, Irish, tenacious, adjective, Adam Smith. Oh, so, listen to Adam Smith in my ears, grating blood. You think Mr. Motivator arcs is, you think you could do that to Eubank even now? What? Harlem? I mean, you never know whether someone's camp has gone well, whether they've got an injury, whether they're not fit enough. I was just very surprised that Eubank stopped McKenna. I really thought McKenna was going to win that. You know, I'd like to see a rematch. Yeah, I think he said he was going to retire, but I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure he won't retire after this spectacular victory. I need to drain the lizard. Yeah, keep talking. Both of them were tough warriors. Respect to Dylan Moran. Respect to Tyrone McKenna. Respect for a super fight. And now you've got Kavian Agyarko. These, what's his name? Ishmael Davis. That's a great fight. Davis looked super on the pads, I've got to say. He is the favorite, but Agyarko is in his backyard. Will that make a difference, Adam? What do you think, Barry? Will that make a difference? Yeah, I mean, Tyrone McKenna will almost certainly carry on. And so he should after that emphatic win. Emphatic win, as Adam Smith would say. Hi, guys, I'm back. What kind of money do you think McKenna's made over the course of his career? That's one of the weirdest. It's a great question. It's one of the hardest ones to answer because they don't often reveal the purses. And sometimes they reveal the purses, but they're lying. So I don't know. I just hope he's bought his own house. That's the main thing, right? If you're in boxing, the number one thing you've got to do is buy your own house, you know? And, you know, if you're getting 50 grand, after deductions, that might be like 30 grand, but, you know, that's a deposit on a house, man. You have to look after yourself. Boxing is a very dangerous game. McKenna, 6'1", yeah, he's tall when he can punch, though. Pound for pound, Kang. You see, Kirk got murderized by the satanic agenda pushers. He murdered a good Christian man. I've seen some very weird footage, though, that makes the whole thing look a bit AI. I'm not taking a position. I'm saying if you see it in slow motion, it's very, very dodgy. And his ring slips from his third finger to his fourth finger halfway through. Thoughts on what happened to Charlie Kirk? Fake. So the Black Panther fights the Black Thunder. The Black Englishman fights the Black Irishman. Who wins the next fight, Chubby? After seeing Ishmael Davis on the pads, he started off as a decent favorite, Davis. Then it dropped. Agyarko's obviously had money. He's in his backyard, so that will make a difference, especially with the judges and the support. However, I just saw Davis on the pads, and he looked pretty awesome. So I've never really rated Agyarko. Right. Watch the slow motion, especially. Not too many people at the event. Really? I don't know why. Apparently it's the first all-Irish, world title fight. I find it hard to believe. I mean, obviously, there's so many Irishmen who, went to the States or in the UK, right? I'm sure you could. I mean, John L. Sullivan obviously was of Irish descent. I'm sure he fought other Irish guys like, I don't know, Jem Roach or something like that. So it kind of is, but it, you know, I don't know, it's semantics about nationality. Molly the Skank is the Russian dinner lady. Oh, she was awful, the Russian dinner lady. What's funny, she did a teep. You know what a teep is? It's a Thai front kick. She did a teep halfway through the fight. Oh, it was kind of cool, man. Michael Maloney, you don't know these two boxers? I'm surprised, Michael. You know your shit, bro. You really know your shit. Ayako is Kavian. Is that the right way to pronounce it? Is, I think, from Belfast. Mixed race. Ishmael Davis is, I don't know, is he a Londoner? I think so. I think he got beat by Bohachuk. And he got beat by Josh Taylor on points, but you know. Oh, I mean, there was too many people at Kirkman. What, for it to be fake? Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but then again, watch the footage, bro, in slow motion. It'll fill up their drinking. The Irish like to get their drink on. Too many saw what happened live. Well, I also get that, but then watch the footage in slow motion. It's El Chapo, man. What's up, Nipple Tweets? I haven't seen you for a bit. Thai boxing, that's right. The cheap. Bang, daddy, Paddy, my Irish. From the beautiful Emerald Isle of Ireland. Bang, daddy, Paddy in the house. Pop, pop, bang, bang. Rumours you met Donovan with 2 Irish warriors. I can't remember that. Maybe. I don't know. Your energy on the pads reminding me of Kazagi. Do you know what? The weird thing is Kazagi, he's a slapper. Right. Kazagi could severely bang, right? But he had such elbow problems and hand problems. He didn't even spar for the Robin Reed fight. If you watch him in the amateurs, he bangs out everyone, all these future world champions, Jason Matthews, Glenn Catley, other guys. They didn't let him into the Olympic team, which he should have been. You know, he won 3 ABA titles at 3 different weights, banging everyone out. They had to get him a cruiserweight, right, in his 10th fight to actually go the distance. But unfortunately, I've known guys that have seen him hit the pads and the bag, and they go, I've never seen anyone hit that hard. But his hands were so damaged. That's why he'd hit you with a good shot, and he'd just go like that because he can't risk damaging his hands. The pain. His son is still smoking fags. If you say that in an American way, it sounds very different. Nipple Tweets, yeah. Good to see you, Triple B. Oil driller. No, you're mixing me up with Otto. What happened in slow-mo? I can't watch it, probably just glimpse. Too grim, but video compression caused weird outfit. Bro, you'll have to watch it. Slow motion. That's all I'm saying. And you see weird things happen, like a ring switch finger halfway through. It's very odd. People don't realize how sophisticated technology is. I don't really want to talk about it because this is now a boxing show. I don't mind Red Pill, obviously, but I don't get too obsessed with that. And I'm very suspicious, right? I'm very suspicious about anything. Also, I'm suspicious about anyone who gets such a platform to talk if they're not controlled, because usually they'll just finish you. Yep, Kane Dingle boxing. Joe Kazagi, best boxer to come out of our shores. I agree. He was spectacular. And he was held back because he's one of the boxers that I would say I am 100% certain he never did PEDs. And yet he fought Roy Jones, who actually failed at test, Daro. He did fail at test. He's one of the biggest cheats of all time, Roy Jones, and yet everyone just says how great he is. Yeah? And he got dropped early, didn't he, Kawasaki? But then he slapped him up and humiliated him, which was the right thing to do, because Jones has done it to so many other fighters, touching the back of his foot and, all that kind of crap. So Kawasaki, if he had proper... See, he used to train in a shack in the middle of, like, the valleys. Yeah? He didn't know about nutrition. You've seen his body. He just looks like a normal man. He didn't have nutrition. He didn't do weights. He didn't do PEDs. If if he had done all those, imagine how incredible he would have been. The prelims, Canelo Crawford starts at 10:30. Yeah, but they're the early fights, right? There's let's have a look what's on. There's that guy, I did a video on him, the Mexican guy. I think he won a silver medal. He's on there. He's the first fight. So they won't have any of the big fights until probably 1:30 a.m. Yeah. By that I mean the fights I want to watch, right, are quite clearly, well, obviously Canelo Crawford, but it doesn't excite me. But the fights to watch on the undercard are Callum Walsh vs Fernando Vargas Jr. Okay, that is two prospects. I believe Callum Walsh, the Irishman, will win. Ivan Ditchko vs Jermaine Franklin, Serhii Bohachuk vs Brandon Adams are great fights, and that's why I bought Netflix to watch these tomorrow after church. But you know, the early fights, they've even got like a guy from Saudi, because it's obviously a Riyadh thing, right? Mohammed Alakel is fighting. I think he's quite high up on the bill. Marco Verde from Mako. I think he's the first fight. He's worth watching. I brought him up. I've done a video on him. I'm a man's here. The legend, the one, the only, the king of sandwiches and super sheks. Shane Bongos is in the house. Bless you, Shane. God bless you. Great to see you here, brother. What are you up to? Did you get getting your greens on and your drink on? But yeah, I would, you know, it's a decent bill, the Canelo bill. It's a decent bill. As I said, I actually paid for, Netflix, $5.99 just so I can watch the next day. Obviously, I've got a stick and I've got like the other thing, you know, all kinds of streams, but I don't want to watch it live. It's too late. It's too late. But thank you very much, Shane Mongos. Always there. Follow Shane's lead. Give the super check. Is that Jack Catterall? Or am I being blind? Am I being face blind? By the way, has anyone listened to, there's a rap by a guy called Eyes, right? He used to do the Juggernaut entrance song, Big Juggernaut, Big Juggernaut. He's got a whole, I think it was 2020, he released it. He's got an entire rap called Boxing Bars, and it's amazing the guys he references. Calzaghe, Ricky Hatton, Butterbean, you know, Roy Jones. He even references Nathan Gorman. He even references Nathan Gorman. Check it out. I might do a video on it. Who's this idiot with the big nose? Oh, Giorgio Visioli. Yeah. He's Sonny Edwards' fighter. He's a great prospect. No, I mean, if he carries on, no homo, he's a good-looking guy. He's exciting. He's powerful. So he could do very well, man. I'm so worried I'm going to run out of gas. Right. I'm still not sure how to pronounce. I think it's Kavian. Let's see. How do you pronounce Kamin? The Black Panther. So in comes Ishmael Davis. Okay, Queven. Apparently it's pronounced Queven. So Queven Agyako is allegedly the correct pronunciation. Is no one commenting no more? Remember, you can super shekel, you can buy me a beer, buy me a coffee, you can Litecoin, Bitcoin. Don't just leave it up to Shane. Shane supports the channel, but everyone does. This is a channel for the funds. Oh, he's from Leeds, Ishmael Davis. I said he was from London. I was wrong. He's a good little fighter. He gave Josh Taylor. No, is it not Josh Taylor? Josh, the so-called pretty boy. What's his name again? Josh something from Sunderland. He gave him. Is the stream working? I'm a bit worried because no one's giving. Can someone give a comment to make sure it's working? Let's have a look, man. I hope it's all going well. I always get a bit worried because I get stopped, right? They love to attack the Triple B channel, the haters. So Ishmael Davis V's, I've forgotten how to pronounce it. Kevin. I can't believe I've forgotten already. How to pronounce? Can someone give me a comment to make sure we're still working okay? If they have dropped me out, yeah. Unless if Diamante can pronounce it properly. Kevin, Agyako, the Black Thunder. I'm slightly worried. I've got no comments. Am I still there? A wonderful reception awaits. Thank you, Kane Dingle. So we're still there. Two blacks, both warriors. Yeah, I mean, the Black Thunder is the Black Panther. I wonder if he's a fan of, Wakanda. But Queevin Agyarko. Still there, yo. Thank you, Fergus. Thank you. I'm glad. I just get nervous, right? Wow, look at that, man. There's loads of people there. Loads of people. This must be one of the biggest Irish nights for a bit. I got Shane, answering a question that I asked about 10 minutes ago. I've got green. Yeah, you said you were going to get your greens on. I should get Guinness, but I got Bud Light. But it makes you wee all the time, man. And thank you so much, Shane. Are you on your own? Are you making your own sandwich tonight? No Kirsty, right? You said no Kirsty tonight. Right. This is for me Irish fans. Chucky Allah. Chucky Allah. Did I pronounce that correctly? Bang Daddy Paddy. Did I pronounce that correctly? Look at that sleazeball Drexel Greenblatt. Drexel. I'm just giving a message to one of my fans. Yeah, come on. Bang Daddy Paddy, I just sent you a message, bro. Oh, great. Howard Foster is Michael Alex, all the dodgy refs. Why haven't they got Irish refs and Irish judges? What is useless? I suppose it's in Northern Ireland, technically, but why do they always bring these same bums out again and again? That's weird. I can't send super chats via PayPal now. Well, they always try and this has happened so many times to people. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what's happening. They do this again and again. Mickey one punch, pop. Mickey one punch, pop. Now I think this is going to be another war. The Black Thunder. So this is his hometown. This is his hometown. Queven Agyarko, Black Thunder, fighting Ishmael Davis from Leeds. He's got broad shoulders, Davis. He looks in fantastic shape. And he looked really good on the pads just now. Really good on the pads. Oh, only debit now. We can only... I used to send my PayPal. Okay. Well, it's just another way. They always do this. They stop people being able to give. And thank you, bro, for trying to give. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I've thrown a few shekels over Litecoin. Oh, brother, bless you. Thank you so much. Bless you, Boxing Classics HQ. Thank you, brother. It's very generous, very kind, man. Very kind. I appreciate it. All right, man. He looks huge, Davis. Look how big he looks, man. The words of Michael Alexander. Shut up, Adam Smith. You're a bum. What does IBPD mean? They're both up for it, man. Look at them. Whoop. Oh, Davis is catching it already, Agyarko. Oh, his jab is beautiful. He's already, I wouldn't say he's hurt him, but he's already let him know. He's already let Agyarko know. Davis looks big for 154. He looks huge for 154. Broad shoulders, muscular. Yeah. Really. And he looked, as I said, when I saw him on the pads, I was like, wow, this guy is definitely up for this. You know? Agreed, bro. Give us your prediction at the end of the round, should we? I mean, I think I will at the end of the round. Oh, Davis for me. Davis. I mean, it's only like 1 minute in, but the way he's boxing, the way he's hitting Agyarko, as I said, he hasn't hurt him really, but he's made him know I've got power. I'm hitting you with clean shots. It's the clean shots that really take it out of a man. I mean, Agyarko might get in the fight, but look at Davis with the long arms, the broad shoulders. The jab is looking beautiful. Davis, this is a Davis by stoppage, 8 rounds. That's what I'm saying now, after 1 minute, 30 seconds. Obviously, anything can change. But getting stopped by Sergei Bohachuk, I think that's who he got stopped by, is not a disgrace. Josh Kelly, he lost on points, but he gave a good account of himself. What a prime specimen. Yeah, he'd get good money, wouldn't he? Back in the day. You know, on the plantation. I'm not being racialistical, but he'd get good money. Agreed. Davis looks huge. He looks massive, man. He looks like a light heavyweight. Well, this is middleweight fight, right? I see definitely Davis stopping Agyarko, and I've never really rated Agyarko. I think he'll stop him in 8 rounds. What was that about? He's got some good fast twitch fibers, yeah, man. I mean, Davis is known to be a good fighter. Like, actually, Darren Butthead Barker just made a good point. He's got really good body language. He does. The confidence. You know, he's landing clean shots. Damn it, I might need to drain the lizard again. I told you, Bud Light makes you drain the lizard all the time. It looks like a 154 fighter. Are they light middles? Or junior, or super welterweights, or junior middleweights, as Americans retardedly call it. I think you're right, but I actually think Ishmael looks like a light heavyweight, you know? Agyarko puts up his hand, but come on, bro. Be serious, bro. Come on, bro. You got schooled in that first round, unfortunately. This has got Davis win. He's not a big puncher. Only 6 wins out of 13. Sorry, 6 early wins out of 13 wins. So that's less than 50%, and he's lost his last two, but they were at a high level. A majority decision to Josh Kelly, and Sergei Bohachuk got stopped in 6, but Sergei Bohachuk is a serious world-class fighter. Agyarko is not. That's the difference. He's standing up in the corner. I like to see that. Agyarko's not really a puncher either. 7 KOs out of 17 wins. But to me, and thus far, this is a late stoppage for Ishmael Davis. Too much class, too big, too accurate, too confident. Look at the way he's landing that long jab. Bop. 8 rounds is my prediction from the first round. I do remember Davis now. Yeah. Bohachuk is boxing Brandon Adams on the USA card, yeah. What about Ditchko fight? Ditchko on points. He might stop Franklin. Franklin looks a bit fat. Ditchko's been a strange disappointment, but I think Franklin is a very safety first guy. He will get hurt by Ditchko, and then he will just concentrate on not getting hurt, not getting hit. So I'm going Ditchko on points, possibly late stoppage. Too muscular for a boxer. If he doesn't get him early, he's losing. I don't agree, because if you got them, I agree. If you concentrate too much on bodybuilding, right, to build up muscle, it can slow you. But I don't see this with Davis, and he's won a lot of fights on points. But we'll see. He is very muscular. Mr. Bolve is picking against me. I've got Agyarko on points. Okay, I mean, I assume the judges will be swayed by the crowd, but we've seen terrible decisions on Riyadh cards, like Hamza Shiraz drawing Carlos Adames, which lost me about 150 quid. Fergus is a unit. His footwork is a bit clumsy. Yeah, he does occasionally look a bit clumsy, but I mean, when you're landing good shots, Fast twitch, yeah, that's true. They do fatigue faster, but like I said, he's been the distance many times, Davis. He does have slightly clumsy footwork sometimes, but I mean, this round is closer. No one's really landed anything of significance, have they, Barry? He's getting back in there, Agyarko. He's getting back in there. I'd say he's winning this round, Agyarko. And, one round is one round, Agyarko, thus far, it's his round. He's getting into the fight. He had a rough first round, but he's getting into the fight. His jab is landing. It's suddenly swapped round. It's like suddenly maybe Davis got too confident. This is the last undercard fight, I believe so. Sorry. So one round each. And there is Paddy Donovan with the tricolour, with the braids, and he came in with a do-rag. So I don't know. You must think he's the Irish version of Eminem. I like the way he looks, just calm, concentrating. The talk is over. The bragging's over. It's time to take care of business. Yeah, I agree. He won the round, one round each. Yeah, the lactic acid is building up. Well, he might be right. Maybe he has concentrated too much on, getting muscular. I never see huge muscles on a boxer. Yeah, that's going to make a difference in their favor. Well, I don't know, man. That's not necessarily true. Vladimir Klitschko was super muscly. David Hay was quite muscular. Nigel Benn, Marvin Hagler. There's plenty of muscular boxers. Frank Bruno, obviously, he used to tire. So Frank Bruno did too much weights, and he didn't do it correctly. Agyarko's looking a lot better. This is right. The main event is the next fight. But the fights I've seen so far have been good fights, man. Just turned over to days and well done. If anything, the opposite. The opposite of what, bro? I need more information. Yeah, Aguiarco is boxing a lot better. And Davis is missing. He's making Davis miss. Aguiarco's jab is coming into play. I mean, it's still a very even fight. But the first round, Davis pissed it. He's swapping to... They're swapping body shots. I like body shots. To see body shots. They say go on the distance, says the breeding bull. Yeah. It's like Huey Fury. Yeah. You know, when he's in bed with a woman, he takes care of business. Like Philip Ergovich. You know, he never goes the distance with Philip Ergovich. He leaves a woman broken, like a watermelon that's been run over by a lorry. The pum-pum is ruined. Once you're with Philip, game over. Michael Malone, the prelim card was good. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I don't know what's happened to Davis. Maybe it's just that Aguiarco needed to get into the fight because Aguiarco's winning this round, in my opinion, as well. I don't know why Davis is neglecting his boxing skills, because that's what won in the first round. He seems to... It's like they want a slugfest. This is a bit like Tyrone McKenna, Dylan Moran. They want a slugfest. He does miss those shots that look ugly, doesn't he, Davis? Lucas, what's up, Lucas? Davis by KO round 7-10. He might lose some early rounds, stronger but slower. Yeah, he looked so good in the first round. I was like, he's going to dominate him. But it's only the first round. And Aguiarco... Smith is chosen to back Aguiarco. So he keeps on going about his body shots whilst ignoring Davis's work. It's quite an even round, this one. Oh, thank you so much, Fergus. $4.99, very generous. I bless you, bro. I give that round, edge that round to Aguiarco. So 2-1 now to Aguiarco. 2-1 now. Thank you. Appreciate the watch along. Cheers. Cheers, brother. Oh, there's Parsons, the midget. He seems to have lost some weight. Maybe he lost some weight after I did a video on him. Andy Lee, great boxer. He knocked out John Jackson, Julian Jackson's son, who unfortunately turned out to be a graper. The game plan for Davis is to Okoli him. Come on, bro. No, come on, mate. He's way more exciting than Okoli. Also, Okoli can be exciting when he lets his shots go. When he's confident, Okoli can look pretty spectacular. So, you know. I think I've run out of gas, bro. Blood clot. So fourth round. I have Aguiarco 2-1 up. Yeah, I'd be very impressed the way that Aguiarco, you know, after losing the first round so clearly, has changed, and he now seems to be in control. Whereas Davis is just going forward a bit wildly, which I find bizarre because he's got the boxing skills, right? He's got the boxing skills to win this fight, but he seems to want to slug. Yeah, great point, Mr. Bob. Aguiarco growing into the fight, yeah, and gaining confidence. I completely agree. I mean, he still lands some shots, Davis, but definitely the momentum seems to have switched. It seems to have switched to Aguiarco. I reckon Davis has done jail time. God, What, you mean he's black? Come on, guys. It's just a joke. Don't cry. Aguiar's the home fighter. The commentator's favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's always that way with British commentary. It's so pathetic, man. They ignore Davis's work, and they will, call out Aguiar's good work. But I have, as I said, I think Aguiar's edging this round too. It's a 12 rounder though. It's a 12 rounder. Davis seems. Someone was saying that. He's too muscular, Davis, and he will gas. I'm not saying it's happening yet, but he's lost a bit of snap in his punches. Ever considered stopping smoking, Joe? Yeah, I stopped smoking for years. I only smoke when I do lives. It's a terrible habit. I don't know why I even do it. I shouldn't. You're right. Aguiar sounds Irish. Yeah, I think his dad's Nigerian, right? But I guess he jumped ship because he's got a very Irish first name, hasn't he? Parsons is not attractive. I thought that was the bare minimum to get the TV gig. He just looks like he's, slightly moronic. He's moronicalistic. Yeah, Davis is letting this fight get away from him, in my opinion. And he's missing. And when you miss big shots, it really tires you out. And he's missed. I don't know why he hasn't gone back to the jab. Exactly. Well, yeah, he's not easy on the eye. Don't get why Davis keeps switching. Yeah, it's not helping him, is it? I need to drain the lizard. I think... I'm surprised, and well done to Aguiar for switching and coming back from a tough first round. So now it's looking like Aguiar points, but there are many rounds to go. So let's not get too excited. It's a good fight. It's a quality fight. I can't wait till the big fight. The main event. I just can't see what Lewis Crocker is going to do different. What is Lewis Crocker going to do differently this time? What is Lewis Crocker going to do differently? That's the question. I prefer the Welsh bird. What, Lauren Price? Come on, man. Davis isn't a good boxer. Yeah, he looks a late starter. Maloney knows his boxing, and I think Mr. Motivate said about he's too muscular. The problem with Davis is that he does miss these wild shots. And he keeps on switching, which isn't really helping him. We should stick that jab and followed with the right. He should stick to being orthodox, in my opinion, and use his jab and follow up with the right hand. That's what was giving him big success in the first round. So I don't know why I don't know what's going on in his corner. If I was his corner, I'd shake him up and go, look, bro, go back to boxing. I don't know. Maybe I'm being told something. My lighters are not working. Maybe I'm being told stop smoking. I think I've been told something. He looks like a middleweight AJ. I wonder if he's on the PT dish. Hey, Joshua's never done PT dish. He's never failed a test. Thanks, Otto. Thanks for that. Why do they never use Otto for commentary? I think it would be super to have Otto Wallin commentate on the fight. I want to see Otto Wallin v Shui Fury. I'd buy tickets for that and go ringside, and I would troll him so badly. Badly coordinated. Did Cortina beat Davis? What, you mean in the amateurs? Not in the pros, no. Josh Kelly beat him on points, and Sergei Bohachuk stopped him. I've been very disappointed with Davis after the first round. Any good streams? Yeah, I mean, guys, put it in the comments. It's very easy to find streams, even just using Google, right? Meth, crack, streams. Davis is terrible in Southpaw. Yeah, I agree. I think he's starting to panic. I don't know what's going on with his corner. Why is his corner not saying, look, stick to boxing? Wilson, hello, my man. Yeah, great to see you, brother. Triple B. Yeah. Oh, Maloney, yeah, he meant Josh Kelly. Yeah, that's right. I mean, he did well for himself. I thought Kelly won it, clearly, but he's grinning, Aguiarco. That can mean a number of things. But Aguiarco is outboxing Davis now. You know? As I said, my prediction was done after 1 minute 30. I'm now looking at Aguiarco points. Meth and crack are gone. Honestly, if you search or Google and enter a fight and streams, and you can usually find something. I can't say too much because you're not allowed to. You know what I'm saying? Who's training Aguiarco? I thought Stephen Smith. Oh, what? Stephen Smith from Liverpool? Okay. The Smith brothers. There you go. There's something. Stephen Smith has put on weight, man. He looks big. He looks well. He looks well. Because he was always the smaller Smith brother, wasn't he? Adam Smith can't pronounce Aguiarco's first name. He keeps on calling Keeman. And I told you I had to look it up. And it's Queeving Aguiarco. How are you scoring this? Well, the first round to Davis and 5 rounds to Aguiarco. You know, it could be there were a couple of close rounds, but that's how I have it. Aguiarco has actually impressed me. Especially the way he's come back from a bad first round. Mind you, Dylan Moran won the first round against Tyrone McKenna. Oh, nice. It's a good fight. Neither of them are big punchers. Yeah. Aguiarco is winning, to me, 5-1. The Irish version of Kevin. Yeah, that's right. Queeving, yeah. Kevin is the anglicized way to pronounce it, right? Yeah, I mean, maybe Davis. It's, what Maloney said, like, he looks good, but there's something lacking there with Davis. There is something lacking. Timing, accuracy, maybe. Aguiarco is catching him a lot with good shots. He's still in there, Davis, but Davis must get a knockout with those pythons. I mean, really, you know, when you're 4 rounds behind, you've got to pick it up. And I just don't know why he did not. I don't know why he did not stick to his boxing, his jab, stick orthodox, left, right. I don't know what is wrong with his corner. Who's his trainer? Stu. Davis 2-5. Oh, Davis is starting to hit back. I don't know. We might be on different timing because to me, I'm still at 45 seconds of round 6. And this is live on DAZN. But, you know. James Sweeney, Aguiarco's still 2-1. I mean, that's worth a bet. I might have a look at that. Really? Let me have a look, man. I'm surprised by that, to be honest. I'd definitely be leaning towards. Huh? I would definitely lean towards Aguiarco, man. Yeah. I'm going to put a $5 on Aguiarco. Just. It's not 2-1 now. It swung a bit, but. just to make it interesting. Do you know what? Maybe not. Can I be bothered? Yeah, the commentary is saying that. Oh, I'll put a fiver on Agiarco. It's in his backyard as well. 2.4 I got. 2.4. I don't know whether that's in fractional. I just put £20 on Agiarco. I think that's a great bet. Crazy odds. Agiarco found a home for the left hook. The left hook, as Jim Watt used to say. Hometown decision, but for some reason I think Davis will get a KO. Peter Richards. The betting is getting so close. It's really 50-50 with Canelo Crawford. Crazy. Who would have thought this on this earth, a Triple B? I mean, you have to have Canelo the favorite because of the size. He's moving up 3 weight divisions, Crawford. And he's only had 5 fights in 5 years. I mean, I think he will feel Canelo's power. And Canelo doesn't really go for the KO very much, but he'll feel the power and it'll make him change the way he boxes. Oh, it's Cordina. Sorry, I said it was Jack Castro. It's true, Cordina. Sorry, I'm face blind. I must be. Cordina's Davis 4-2 up. Well, I don't agree with that. I think it's the other way around. Good prediction so far, Chubby. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. Smith is Agiarco up low. I mean, I do. I've definitely got Agiarco up. I actually haven't given a round. You could possibly give 2 rounds to, in my opinion, to Davis. Oh, Peter Richards. Oh, that's really kind, man. £10. That's great. That's really generous, man. £10 from Peter Richards. Bless you, brother. I hope you're well tonight. I hope you're enjoying the fights. I hope the commentary is enjoyable. It's got to be better than Adam Smith and Darren Butthead Barker, right? But thank you very much. It's very generous. Remember, you can super chat, Litecoin. Thank you for everyone who gives to the channel. I have the best funds in the world. Much better than the Rickian's funds. Rickian. A bum. My man's laughing. I like it when people laugh. Yeah, he's looking wild a bit, Davis, now. Can someone tell me what IBPD is on his trunks, Davis? He looks like he's gassing a bit, Davis. Although Butthead has just said there's plenty in his gas tank. So whatever, man. Yeah, thank you, Stu. Big up to Peter Richards with his checks. Yeah, thank you, bro. That's super generous. Much appreciated. It's a good fight. The problem being that neither of them are punchers, right? If one of them was a puncher, then we would have seen someone get hurt a bit. I learned how to roll my R's by saying Rickian. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, Rickian. Usyk, Rickian. You know, if he's a beast, that Usyk, isn't he, right? If you found Usyk in bed with your missus, you'd tuck him in. You're a mug, Ricky. Commentators are favouring Davis. I don't know why. Usually they favour the promoter's fighter or the home fighter. Massively, Fergus is biased. Well, they don't know about boxing. The weird thing is, I mean, obviously, Adam Smith knows nothing about boxing, even though he's watched so many fights ringside. All right. She was training you. You're fucking ruining it. Yeah, good. You need to shake him up, trainer. You need be first and second. Well, that's not that great advice. The advice is stay orthodox, hit him hard with your jab, and follow up with the right hand. But crack. He's got longer arms, Davis. He's got broader shoulders. Stick that jab in his face and follow with a straight right. Boom, straight right hand. Down the pipe. Down the pipe. Davis's trainer just slapped him. Well, he's right. Because he is. He's pissing this fight away. But he does look a bit tired. I like the way he's standing up between rounds. Some guys prefer that. George Foreman in his second career was most well known for that. He screamed, "You're blowing it!" Oh yeah, like Angelo Dundee. Do you remember everyone go, "Oh, it was such great corner work by Angelo Dundee or whatever," when Sugar Ray Leonard was losing so many times. He goes, "You're blowing it, son. You're blowing it," and that's not great corner work. It's pretty obvious, you know. Say, you know, yeah, you're losing, bruv. You need to pick it up. So that anyone could say that. Even Adam Smith could say that, man. Angelo Dundee quote, yeah, there's my man. Maloney knows, as usual. Maloney's boxing knowledge is super. Agyarko's 5-2 now. You know, you're joking me. I got in too early. That's because, oh, you're right. Blood clot. That's because, right. So even though Davis's own corner is saying you're blowing it, right? They've got Davis winning. And the commentary, he looks marked up, Agyarko, actually. He does look marked up, Agyarko. Yeah, you can get 3.4 on Agyarko now. It's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. Sonny and Roadman. He's always in Roadman mode, bro. Kelvinator. There's just something about British boxing. Yeah, it's crooked. I wouldn't put up with the traders screaming at me. I get it, but he needs a kick in the ass. Although, according to the commentary, he's winning it. So I don't know, man. Same bossy classics. It's not needed. I think sometimes you have to wake someone up. You know, it depends how much you respect your trainer. If you've got a trainer that you really respect emotionally and strategically, I'm okay with having a slap in the face, to be honest with you. Agyarko's face does not look good, though, and he's missing now. I might end up being right about Davis. Unfortunately, I put a 5 on Agyarko. So, Mr. Motivator, the commentary is actually useless. Yeah. They have to stick to their narrative. It's pathetic. But I thought the narrative would have been pro Agyarko. Oh, now Davis is starting to hurt Agyarko because his eyes closing. Okay, well, the odds have changed badly. And it looks like I lost my £5. But, you know, if I'm right and he does stop Agyarko, then I made a good prediction from the first round. I actually think Jones is the worst commentator. Yeah, people jump on the narrative. Oh, Barry Jones is such a good commentator. I don't think he's that bad, but, you know, he's a bum. He's the worst world champion I can think of, right? He can't punch. I had his son, comment. I made a video about Barry Jones being whack. And I had his son go, he's a really nice guy. I said, well, he might be a lovely guy, but he's still a whack boxer. It's awful. Mr. Motivator. Your prediction is looking good, yeah? Always stick to your gut. Yeah, I didn't, yeah. Davis is better than I thought, Mr. Motivator. I think he needed that kick in the arse. And the problem is now Agyarko is marking up. And I think it's his right eye. One of them is swollen. Now he can't see the punches coming out of that eye. He's going to get stopped because of that injury. What is it, what round is it now? Round 9 coming up. Yeah, he'll probably get stopped late in the next few rounds. And that was my original prediction. But, you know, Davis round, I agree. I just think the Agyarko's slowing. Yeah, he could get his second win. Agyarko's slowing, and the eye closing is not a good thing. It's not good for him. Because right, he's even having a look at his eye. He's taking him to the doctor. Oh no, he's not. No, carry on. He's had a quick look. But look, man, if I was Davis, I'd say stick orthodox, keep banging your jab in that eye, and you're going to stop him. That's all you got to hear. He's hitting him with the backhand left now out of the southpaw stance. T-Bone, my boy. I hope Donovan wins because otherwise there will be an old. Motivator says Agyarko needs to stop throwing the uppercut and roll the dice. The problem is he's gassed and his eye is closing. And he's not really a puncher. He's what 7 KOs out of 17 wins. what you meant, my boy. He can't see that shot coming now. And Davis, he looks gassed, Agyarko. He'll still have your bit of success, but, you know. See, good work, Agyarko, but it's not hurting Davis and it's not putting him off. Matthew Wilson should be set up for the Canelo fight. No way, no way. I'm going to church tomorrow. And, you know, praise be to God. Christ is king. I'm going to church tomorrow. And I know I'm stayed up until 6:30 a.m. to watch that fight. I'll watch the replays. I'm more interested in the Callum Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr. fight and the Ivan Disco, Jermaine Franklin fight. And the Sergei Bohachuk fight. Davis has got his second win. Yeah, Agyarko has missed his chance. He looks tired. He's feeding those shots right on the eye. And he can't see the shots coming. He has his moments. He's still having his moments. Yeah, I'd like to. How do people have it in rounds? I mean, I haven't really scored it. It must be very close now. So we've had 8 complete rounds. I mean, I had it 5-3, I guess, to Davis, but I could easily see 4-4. And he's winning this fight. I mean, this round. He's winning this round. As I told you, I never really rated Agyarko. You know, people. Is it a tough fight to score? Fairly, but not that bad. Maloney is saying going 12. Yeah, I don't think so. Where's Tony Maloney? Where's your brother? It's very simple. If I'm in the corner of Davis, keep punching his eye with that jab. Aim for the eye. Bust it up. He can't see it coming. Pub. Well, you're in the pub, Michael, or Tony Maloney's in the pub. Well, you know, he's an Irishman, of course. Where would you rather be than the pub watching the Triple B in one of the biggest nights in Irish boxing for years, right? Come on, bitch. Matthew Wilson. Oh, bless you, brother. £2. Thank you so much for your generosity. If Davis could punch, it'd be a problem. Yeah, neither of them are punchers. I think Davis has a slightly stronger shot. 9-2 Agyarko now. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Because when you can't see the punches coming, you're going to get hit. And I think he's blown his beans. I don't know. You see, no, maybe not, man. He's easy. Maybe he'll get a second wind. Who knows, man? You're right, Matthew. Neither of these guys know how to end it. Neither of them have that much power, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, if Davis jumped on Agyarko and hit him in the eye again and again and again, you'd think that he should be able to stop him, right? If Davis had a double figure IQ, it'd be a problem, man. Yeah. Tell that to Bisping. Yeah, Bisping's got one eye, allegedly. Although, I don't know, is it a glass eye or has he just lost the vision in his eye? I don't know. And how many fights did he have not being able to see? I don't know. I mean, that's one of the weirdest things, that he got allowed to fight with only one eye. And there's that Russian, like, Dagestani guy, the ginger guy, right? It's going to be a doctor's stoppage at this rate. Yeah. Or the corner will pull him out. Because what are we at? Around 10. Maybe, yeah. My boy Tony Maloney is here. Are you in the pub, brother? Are you watching the fight? Big up Chubby and the fans. Big up to the Maloney brothers. Big up to the Maloney brothers. Oh, it's a glass eye. He won the belt with one eye, as I'm aware. I mean, that's just insane. How could he possibly have passed the tests to fight with one eye? I mean, that's insane, man. Matthew Wilson says he's a low volume pressure fighter that can't punch. Not a good combination. It's true. I think with the right trainer, Davis could be pretty decent. But I honestly, I don't know who his trainer is. I don't know what his background is, but he's definitely not he's not doing the right thing, in my opinion. You know, slapping him in the face and going, you need to be first and second. It's not that great corner work. Agyarko is gutsy. He's got heart. I'll give him that. But that eye has got to be a problem, man. He's working him there. Sugar Hill for Davis. Is it? Oh, you mean you should go to Sugar Hill? Okay. Have you got a bet on the Canelo Crawford fight, Chubby? No, I've got accumulators. I've got a number of accumulators that include the fight going in distance. But no, I haven't bet on it, no. I wonder what the draw is. I wonder what the draw is on that fight. Some people have said they think it's going to be a draw. Like I said, they definitely want it to go the distance so they can have a rematch. We all know that. Let's have a look at the draw for Canelo. The draw is 17-1. That might be worth a fiver. I assume it's Dalton Smith coaches Davis. What, Dalton Smith? What, senior? Who do you class Chubby as a bum in boxing? Otto Wallin is the biggest bum inside of boxing. Yeah. Otto Wallin is the biggest bum inside of boxing. Sonny in Davis's corner. Got to be Dalton Smith. Oh, yeah, Sonny is there. Sonny is there, yeah. I quite like Sonny. He had the balls to come on the show. Obviously, I had him by the nuts, but still. You know. Right, he's going to have a look at his eye. They're not going to stop it. There's no way they'll stop him in his hometown yet. Let him go on. I knew it. Yep, senior. Thanks, Maloney. Cheers. Peter Richards. Darren Barker's newest saying when he gets... yeah, he could get in. It's what about? That's all she wrote. It makes me want to vomit. I had £20 treble. Spurs, Chelsea winning 2-1 and Canelo for £120. Oh, good luck, bro. Good luck. I mean, I don't watch football and I don't know enough about it to be able to bet on football. Crocker has the Scottish drunk in his corner. And the Macaulay chain. Oh, Billy Nelson. Yeah, he's a fool. You know. But he made some money out of Bacoli, obviously. He's a bit of an idiot, Billy Nelson. Yeah. And apparently he's been saying that Crocker's going to dominate and stop Donovan. Yeah, what, like the first time? I mean, come on, bro. Be serious, man. It looks like it might go the distance. Because they're not going to stop Agyarko in his backyard unless he gets badly hurt, right? They're not going to stop it just because the eye. Yeah, Nelson. Yeah, the Scottish drunk. Did you see Gay J say, I dance around Fury's flicker jab? Yeah, with ease and some gay shit like that. He's a cringe winner. Yeah, I was going to do a video on it. And like, he's really illiterate. He's obviously drunk when he posts because usually either him or his team, when they post, it's usually very clean and there are no spelling errors. And this one is just full of typos, spelling errors, weird things. He's obviously off his nut. Probably got AKA skins ramming him up the batty hole. David should rush him for F's sake. Yeah. The odds must be terribly... I mean, I still wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Agyarko, right? But because the commentary has been so biased. But I mean, I have Davis winning this fight now. You get 4-1 on Agyarko, but you know, I still think it's close. He's tired, Agiarco, but he's got heart. He's got heart. He's taking big shots right on his swollen eye, and he's still coming back. He's exhausted. Davis has got the better stamina, weirdly. Matthew Wilson. Billy Nelson's corner work in the Hunter fight was a disgrace. He should have had his license taken away. I can't stand the guy. He's a fraud, but there's so many frauds in boxing. So, you know, he's just another fraud. And he done all right out of Bacoli fighting Parker. Maloney's not been drunk in the court. I think he's drunk 100% of his waking hours, right? Or 90%, because 10% of the time he needs to get the drink down. He's an idiot. He's another boxing fraud. One more round. It looks like it's going to go a distance. I mean, both of them have to go and try and win this round. Who is this guy, this idiot, talking to Cordina? I can't believe I thought that was Catterall. I must be face blind. Giorgio Visioli. I like him. Good fighter. A lot of these British prospects get shown up. You see that Tom Wellen, the half Filipino, half clergy plan. I mean, half English guy. He got knocked out, didn't he, by a journeyman? All these guys like, you know, Jordan Flynn and Cameron Vuong and all them kind of clergy guys always been hyped and they don't make it. And I said that from the beginning. And yet you listen to the commentary and they're like, oh, this guy is amazing. He's going to be a great prospect. But Visioli, I rate. Visioli, I rate. He can punch. You know, he's sellable. No homo. He's a good-looking lad. You know, he's definitely a sellable guy. And he's a good boxer. He's better than all those clergy people I mentioned. Do you think Turkey and Fury came to an agreement? Turkey could take a dump on Fury as long as Fury got to inspect his Corey whilst doing it. That's a very realistic scenario. Very realistic scenario. Right, now they both of them need this round. You know, I would like to have heard what the corner said. He's got Conan on his trunk, Agiarco. Is that his son or something? Oh, down goes. Is that a real knockdown? It could have been ruled a slip, but he's giving it a knockdown. Now, Agiarco's in big trouble now. It did look like he tripped over his legs, but a shot landed. So, it looks like my fiver's pissed up the wall. Agiarco's 5-1 now. I do think Davis has won this fight. But, you know, you don't know, do you? In Riyadh's season. You don't know. It's Agiarco's home crowd. They, the refs are dodgy. The judges are always a bit dodgy. All the British ones. We used to be one of the fairest countries, the UK. You know? And we've now become crooked. Like they used to say the Italians and Germans were always crooked. Well, Britain's just as bad now. And it has been for years. He's absolutely exhausted, Agiarco. Now, I'll give him a lot of credit for his toughness, you know, his never die attitude. Well, I'm going to have to drain the lizard again. The last time I did it live, I didn't drain it once, but this Bud Light just goes through you. I thought the ref was calling the fight off there for a second. Nah, no way. No way he's going to call Agiarco off in the last round. And I'd like to see the replay. Adam Smith, I can't even be bothered to research how to pronounce Kemin Agiarco's name. He keeps on calling him Keeman. I'm definitely, for me, if Davis has won this, for me, I'm calling it a draw, says Fergus. I mean, nothing, it wouldn't surprise me, right? Look at the heart of Agyarko. You got to give him credit. Look at his heart. That was a good fight. I give both of them credit. Both of them credit. Agyarko, especially for coming through that horrible injury and showing heart. I'm not sure it was a knockdown. I agree with you, Maloney. I'd like to see the replay. I'm thinking, I thought a shot definitely landed, but it looked like he fell over his feet. It's a bit like the Chuck Wepner alleged knockdown of Muhammad Ali, or the Dickie Eklund alleged knockdown of Sugar Ray Leonard, which wasn't a knockdown. Royal weight, yeah, very close fight, could go either way. I'm going to Jay the Lizard, yeah. What do we think? Please put in the comments what you think. Who won this fight? For me, Davis, especially with a knockdown, and you've got to count it because, unfortunately, whether it was a real knockdown, the ref counted him. So with that, you have to go for Davis. And you know what they're going to say? We need a rematch. We need a rematch. Well, I don't mind a rematch for this fight, to be honest. I think a rematch is warranted. So was this a knockdown? Is it legitimate? Yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. It has to be a 10-8 on the card, Adam, you idiot. Yeah. I mean, good fight. Good fight. Good heart. A bit of back and forth. A bit of back and forth. Davis has won this 115 to 113. I agree. Hard score. Maybe Davis will draw. I'd watch again. I think, yeah. This is one of the few fights where you're like, yeah, it deserves a rematch. A rematch is needed, says Fergus. Yep, completely agree. I think the knockdown has won it from it will. That's what I agree with you. Dave Allen, vs Makhmudov. Again, I'm going for the big Makhmudov win. Oh. I'm not a hater of John Fisher, but watching him get knocked out by Allen does not get old. Peter Richards, thank you, brother, for the £10. Very generous. Ergovich made the right move to take the Itama fight. His eye would hardly be... Oh, to not take the Itama fight. Yeah. Would hardly be healed by December, of course. He would just get stopped on a cut after 5 rounds and disaster strikes. Brentford got an equalizer. Oh, on the Chelsea bet. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. How much time's left? Yeah, Ergovich... Oh, Warren Fisheyes was complaining. He's turned down the fight. There's 2 ways of turning down a fight: saying no or asking for too much money. He asked for too much money. Well, he needs to heal his eye. Unfortunately, I think if it does ever happen, unless Itama's chin is creaky, Ergovich ships too many shots and he cuts too much. That was no knockdown. Yeah. Thank you, Bang Daddy Paddy. This is ooze class from start to finish. Thank you, man. I'm glad. I'm definitely much better than Butthead Barker and Adam Smith. So they both claiming the win. I'm going to the Rhino fight. Long drive from Oxford. Wow, man. What is the undercard announced? What's on the undercard, man? Oh, 94th minute goal. 2-2. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter. I'm so sorry, bro. White Rhino might get stretched next fight. He'll definitely get stretched, in my opinion. Already on the way down, that punch landed. Wait. 1 each. It's going to be a effing draw. Agyarko. So I win my £5. Well, I had Davis winning, but I did say... So, in the end, I win... Well, £13.75 back from a fiver. So I win £8.75. Well, it's better than a poke in the eye. We need a rematch. We need a rematch. What time is Inoue fight on tomorrow? UK time, I think probably about 11 a.m. I won't be here. Oh, James Sweeney says 12 p.m. on YouTube, on TR YouTube channel. What's TR? Top Rank. Top Rank, yeah. Joshua, Joshua is the Bonnie Blue of the boxing community. Yeah, the batty one. Well done. Yeah. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I'll take the money. And when you're in another man's backyard, things like this will happen. That was my prediction. What was my prediction coming through then? I can't remember, bro. Remind me. I don't agree. Either Davis or draw. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll take credit for it. Listen, whoever said, oh, it's 2-1, I didn't get on 2-1. At the end, you could get 5-1 on Aguiarco. But, you know, by the way, who's that ginger guy with the beard who always turns up? He's like an assistant trainer who always wears a football shirt. He looks like a drunk yayo head with a stupid look in his face. Itama should fight Sweden's Bracco Otto Wallin for the Barbara Spectre title. I think Itama would destroy Wallin. He was the biggest bum inside of boxing. I won my bet, but that's a disgusting decision. I'm not going to go with disgusting. I think it was close-ish, but I do believe Davis deserved to win. Also, the knockdown is going to be a big point of interest. Like, was it a knockdown? Come on, you bitch. Light. Cheers. Well, now we've got the main event. And this is where it gets interesting. I mean, I only bet because Adamson was totally obsessed with Aguiarco. Yeah. And it's weird though, because the odds were shifting totally against Aguiarco. I don't even think he was ever favorite in the fight. David should have won that. I don't know how Aguiarco wins with that knockdown. Yeah, I mean, I do agree. The knockdown was slightly dodgy. However, I'm happy to win my £8.75 profit. So there you go. I thought that Moody knockdown would have sealed it for Davis. Agreed. It should have, Stu. I absolutely agree. James Sweeney. Andy Cut O'Neill involved with McGregor. What, the ginger guy? Yeah, who is he? Where did he come from? You get all these random guys that suddenly appear. Big John Fisher's coming for you. Yeah, well, I'm not Big John Fisher out. Apparently he used to box for Repton. And actually, when you see that fat bastard on the pads, he's not that bad. But, yeah, I mean, my speed, my accuracy, my violence will be way too much. I will fight Big John Fisher and Misfits. I might ring up the Blue Orchid and make an order too. Chap, Triple B, those hooks of yours on the pads were very sharp. Thank you, bro. I mean, they're okay. I was out of shape, but yeah. Bang Daddy Paddy, that's a fair assessment. Comparing Gay J to Body Blue, both have been run through by 1,000 men. Blech, blech. Davis is 1-33 after 12 rounds. Nah, was it that bad? Wow. Well, hopefully some guys put some money on Aguiarco. When you're in another man's backyard and you got British judges, you gotta worry. The ginger guy, yeah. What's his position then? Is he assistant trainer or what? Talking about John Fisher. Anyone see him at Piers Morgan talking about immigrants? Oh, Big John Fisher, yeah. He's on Newsnight. He was on Piers Morgan. Because he's like your typical, the way he looks. I remember I actually did a video on this. Someone picked out John Fisher, goes, oh, he's your typical EDL supporter. They didn't even realize it was John Fisher. They just thought he was, because he was fat and white and pink. Well, he's not really white, he's pink and fat. They said, oh, he's a gammon, and they didn't even know what he's talking about. So he's gone to defend, multiculturalism. So, Grandad Beefy. Oh, what, Liam Smith? Yeah, he went grey, unlike his brothers. Big John Fisher took on Nordic Warrior, and Nordic took care of him. What, really, what, sparring? Or you mean like just in the chat? Now, remember, this is a great point to say thank you to all the guys. Shane Bongos, naturally, who sponsors the show. My boy, Fergus, Peter Richards, with a tenner very generously. Unfortunately, probably losing his bet. I'm sorry about that, brother. My boy Matthew Wilson with £2. Thank you, brother. Bless you all. So you can super check. You can buy me a coffee, buy me a beer, Litecoin. Oh, my boy Boxing Classics HU gave me Litecoin. Big up to him as well. Thank you, guys. This is a fan-sponsored channel. The best fans in boxing. Triple B has the best fans in boxing, much better than Ricky the Hitman Hatton, right? Now, if Ricky Hatton found Triple B in bed with his missus, he'd tuck him in after seeing him on the pads. The ginger guy is a cut man linked to Kinahan. Yeah. Big John Fisher took on. Oh, yeah. In what way, bro? It's wrong to say that I'm looking forward to a time of getting smacked up in a fight. Is it wrong? Just because, just see if he's got heart on the chin. No, I want to see him hit properly. He's very, very accurate. He's fast. He punches very hard. Let's see if he's got a chin. Peter Richards, Dave Allen will beat the Russian in 6 and then move on to Gage. It's not impossible, but I have Makhmudov winning. UTK rally was awesome today. There's hope for the great country, right, Chubby? Yeah, unfortunately, Tommy is an asset. So he's controlled opposition. But, you know, the heart's in the right. Lucas Brown. Did you see Lucas Brown? Check Insta. Lucas Brown was on March. Well, I'm going to try and get him on the channel. When he's 19-year-old prospect, you think boxing isn't a business. Well, he's 20-year-old, bro. But, yeah, of course it's a business, man. I saw a video of a German shepherd attacking a smaller dog. Oh, I can't. I don't want to read about that. I love animals. I can't even read that. Nordic said on I'm joking, right? Nordic said on a lover stream, another stream, I guess, that they had it out in a Scottish bar with a guy who looked like Big John Fisher, and he showed a video of the last live at the end. Oh wow, well, Nordic can box. Nordic can box. Big up Nordic. Follow Nordic. Bonnie Blue was at Glasgow Rangers today. No, you're joking. The comments by Celtic fans are gold. They were saying things like, there was a lot of bellends here in Brunei box. Football fans can be quite funny. I'm not into it, but I saw that Tony Malone. He was crazy. He was probably waiting for that moment forever. Yeah, no way Fisher would pass a fight medical. Yeah, but it's misfits, bro. You know, he keeps on talking about how he's going to get his weight down, but he doesn't seem to be doing it. Dave Allen will stop the Russian in 6. Yeah, you said that. I mean, that is a big claim. I mean, 1920. I mean, what kind of prospects do they just throw in there to get their heads taken off? Especially a heavyweight. I get it. Live stream, not lover stream. No problem, bro. Webs 89 in the house. What's up, man? Crawford or Canelo on points? I'm going Canelo on points with the possibility of a draw. Thoughts on Ade? Does he know boxing? He don't know shit about boxing. You remember, he's a nice guy. I don't care. I told you, I've got a cousin who's a Moronical, and he's a lovely guy, but they don't give him a gig commentating on boxing, do they? You know, Bellend's there, Tony Bellend. He's looking quite sharp, to be honest, Tony Bellend. Football fans are amusing, both amusing but incredibly disturbed, and they are so angry. Yeah, they get so wound up about silly stuff. I don't know, it's F4. Yeah, you remember when he was calling the I think it was in Manchester, England. He goes, "Oh, just like when you're in your first fight between your fathers were in Manchester, England." No, the first fight was in Birmingham or something. Ade and G-Man don't like him. G-Man gone corporate. I don't watch him, so I don't know. I watch like the smaller channels. Thank you, Weps. Thank you with the €5 from the beautiful Emerald Isle of Ireland. Thank you, brother. Bless you. Thank you, brother. White trainers with a suit is horrendous. I don't actually mind that look, to be honest with you. Another diversity hire. G-Man strikes me as a cuckold. Maybe you should get together with Otto Wallen and shit in the culture and watch the action. Really enjoying Hatman's take on boxing. He'd make a good commentary. I have to be honest, I don't watch him. Like, I'll watch Nordic, I watch Blue Collar Sports, and a couple of other guys. But the main channel to watch is Base Boxing Basement, right? Yes or no? Our Ade and G-Man are the interracial Paddy man's couple. All boxes ticks, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about G-Man. Honestly, I don't watch his channel. Someone said, "Oh, you need to watch it. It's really good." And I watched it. I was like, I watched 5 minutes. I go, this is whack. He didn't know boxing either. Yeah, breeding bull. He does as he's told. He's changed his name on YouTube to fit in with the crowd better. Interesting. Lucas Brown says Tony Malone is a fruity guy. There's a weird picture of him lying on a bed with his legs open as he's about to receive a call. Oh, yeah, he has been quite fruity, actually. That's true. I think he's an oil driller as well. He also wears eyeliner. Yeah, that's bizarre. Tommy Morrison used to wear eyeliner. That really freaked me out. I thought that was part of a humiliation ritual, but he carried on wearing it, even after he got stitched up. Johnny Conway. What do you think of Tommy? The guy is brave and loves his country. He's not perfect. I agree. He's bought, unfortunately. He was real, but he's been bought. Okay? He has been bought and controlled. No one gets to a position of that power and with that kind of visibility unless they're controlled. Okay? G-Man now goes by the name Liam Goff. And now he's going for the mainstream, I believe. Well, good luck to him, man. If he wants to sell out, he can sell out. Joe B never sells out. Will never sell out. That's why I'm always going to get persecuted. That's why this is a labor of love. This is why I don't make no money except from the beautiful fans. Like Ricky Hatton. Yeah. G-Man Boxing has always seemed like a nice guy and a good memory, but I've gone off him. Again, I watched 5 minutes of one of his videos. I'm like, this guy don't know shit. Donovan's sparking him out after a good beatdown. I mean, that's what happened the first time. And I don't see what he's going to do different, man. Lucas. There's no turning back. Here's Greenblatt. Greenblatt is in the house. Oh, Paddy comes in first. What happened to Ty and Booth? I have no idea. I've stopped watching him. We don't support nonces. We don't support perverts. We don't support grasses. He's all of the above. So sorry. And he's a turncoat. He's disloyal. He's got zero friends. I helped him out a lot. I bigged him out. I give him money. I don't want to talk about that Brazil nut-headed, low IQ, 75 IQ Brazil nut-headed idiot. What are the odds on Diamante's hair being a prop? No, I think it's real. I think he loves it. Matthew Wilson says, G-Man is boring. I tried watching one of his vids a few months ago and I had to turn off after 30 seconds. I lasted a few minutes. I gave him a few minutes. I was like, this is rubbish, man. I bet Greenblatt's dreadlocks stink. Oh, they must stink. Here comes Paddy Donovan. Wearing pink. Looks like he's got blood splattered top with pink. And he's got braids and he came in the do-rag. This is the Irish Eminem. But yeah. Oh, he's coming to. It's a Republican song, isn't it? This. What? Who sings this? Who sings this? This is a Republican song, right? Which is obviously going to cause a bit of grief. I don't get involved in Irish politics. It's very complex. I have some Irish blood in me, but I've got a lot of Irish friends. I have no opinion to make on Irish politics. But I'm a big Paddy Donovan fan. So is Chris Mannix dumb? His scorecards tend to be off. He's another idiot, another grifter. Donovan's song has meaning. Oh, the Cranberries, that's it. In your head, in your head. Oh, the lyrics are very political, aren't they? Donovan inside 6 for a few quid. I have Donovan winning by TKO. Cranberries, correct. Thank you. Conor McGregor has tried to run for office in Ireland. He's controlled opposition, unfortunately. As I said, you don't get where they are without being bought. The ref is Howard Foster, not Republican. It was against the violence. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't believe it's my position to talk in any way about Irish politics, and that's where I stay. I love Irish people, and that's all I've got to say. Yeah. What would be a walk-on song, Triple B? Oh, I think I'd do my own rap. Like Roy Jones. I'd do my own rap. I'm going to do my own rap. I think. Yeah, my own rap. But if I was going to choose a song, maybe Kalashnikov, Murder. Yeah, Murder, Pussy, or something about Eyes. I like Eyes. You know, I told him he'd done that song Boxing Bars, where he references Nathan Gorman, Butterbean, Ricky Hatton, Calzaghe. Loads of guys. It's so bizarre. Yeah. Is democracy good or bad? That's a big question. I'm watching the fights. That's for another one. Donovan seems a bit camp. He does seem slightly camp. but he's married with kids, mind you. So is Philip Schofield, right? The Cranberries. It's actually an RA song, I believe. Could be wrong though. Again, I have no comment to make. Obviously, Connor's announcement was comical. He can't read or talk. Well, most people when they're on the yayo all night can't read or talk, right? Paddy from Limerick and the Cranberries are from Limerick. Oh, okay. So Crocker's coming on. Walk on song, Jimmy Cliff, The Harder They Come, The Harder They Fall. Good choice. I'm going to look at my, off the top of your head, it's one thing, but if you had time to think about it, it's another thing. So I might walk into the Backstreet Boys. I want it that way. I want it my way or whatever. Let's have a look. The playlists. There's so many good songs to come in. So many good. Woo-ha, got you all in check. That's pretty cool. Hit 'em up's kind of good. X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. That's pretty good. Break Your Neck, Busta Rhymes. What's the difference? Oh, what's the difference between you and me? The Eazy-E remix. That's it. I'd like to play it, but they'll probably like copyright strike me. I've seen two big German Shepherds. German Shepherds are the grasses, and they're police dogs, aren't they? Yeah. Nonce song. What is this song? I can't hear it. Oh, it's not Caroline. Please, not Sweet. Is it Sweet? It is Sweet Caroline. Of course it is. The Nonce song. That song was made about JFK's 9-year-old daughter by a nonce. Was it Neil Diamond? Cyborg Boxing. My man from Australia is here. Good evening. Good morning, Triple B. Fantastic to see you. You know what I'm going to ask? What time is it, Cyborg, in Australia? Well done for making a live in the fight. Yeah, Sweet Corey line. The Nonce song. Terrible song. Terrible. Nonce song. If people knew, they would. Why has it been ostracized? Sonny is on comms. A thunderous atmosphere, says adjective Adam Smith. Michael Maloney laughing. I like to want Michael live. 7:20 a.m. Sweet, bro. Melbourne, Australia. Good on you, brother. I'll come over. I want to come over to Australia and see. I've got a lot of Aussie fans, Irish fans. I want to do a world tour. Ireland, Australia. I want to go to Samoa as well. Yeah. I'm not saying German Shepherds are bad, but they definitely can be trained to be, military and police dogs. Sonny on commentary. Yeah, he's not bad on commentary, Sonny. But he's so biased. When he's got a fighter that he knows, usually a black fighter, he will back him. If you see a video clip of this song, yeah, I have it. Why? What's it like, bro? Never good. Why can't Americans start their events in the afternoon instead of the evening? Well, I mean, that's obvious, right? It's for the American pay-per-view audience, right? But it'd be nice to have the big fights a reasonable time for British viewers, obviously. Donovan definitely by KO. I mean, I can't see any other possibilities. He dominated last time, right? Come to Melbourne, bro. Yeah. I don't know a lot about Melbourne. Tell me about it, bro. I'm definitely. Everyone goes it's a long way away, but it's only one day, right? The locals in Zaire didn't like George Foreman because of the German Shepherd. Yeah, that's right. You said the play right. The Belgians that used the German Shepherds, right? Exactly as weapons against the Congolese or whatever in Zaire, as it was known then. We are here, says David Greenblatt. Look, he loves it, does he? Look at him acting. He loves it. The time has come. It's all about him, isn't it? It's all about David Greenblatt. The time has come. The fight starts now. And a German Shepherd good dogs. I agree, but they can be trained to be very. I mean, they're strong dogs. They're strong dogs, and they've also got good noses, so they are the perfect dog for the military. And coppers. Green black makes me sick. Me too. You're not the only one. Things on the Atomwaffen. What's the Atomwaffen? The Atomwaffen. Let me have a look, man. Atomwaffen. I might have to join the lizard again. The Atomwaffen was an international far-right extremist neo-Nazi network in the United States. I don't know much about it, bro, to be honest. I'm going for 6 and 9 rounds. I 6 or 9 rounds, or 6 to 9 rounds, bro. Melbourne's got 5 million plus. Wow. Very spread out city compared to UK cities. Yeah. I mean, Australia's what, 27 million peeps? So it's a Fed-controlled terrorist group. No surprise. They all are. Let's all see the new Crocker. Yeah, according to Billy Nelson, he's going to destroy Paddy Donovan. Billy, the pisshead Nelson, the drunk Nelson. Hopefully this will be my last lizard training session. I can't see anything else but Paddy repeating what he does without being disqualified. Lewis Crocker. David Greenblatt. David 2 times Greenblatt. Who's known as 2 times. He said everything twice, like David Greenblatt. What a bum. Okay, the fight starts now. Paddy Donovan vs. Lewis Crocker. Adam Smith's getting all excited. They thought he was trying to provoke them, but it was just his pet. He took him, yeah. But also Ali, the press were bigging up Ali and stuff. They satanic as well. They overlap between satanism. Okay, here we go. First round. Now we've got to concentrate on the fight. Who you got, Triple B? Donovan by stoppage. I think Crocker will actually be stopped later. I think he will be a bit more careful, because he realizes that he messed up last time. Should be, what you been drinking? Not a lot. Bud Light, unfortunately. I should have drank Guinness, really. Nelson looked sober for once. One of the few times in the last 10 years, probably. So, no one's landed a single shot. It's 30 seconds in. According to Barker, concentration is very important in the early stages. No, it's very important in all the stages, you complete butthead. We know Dobermans have all the same qualities German Shepherds do, but the police don't want them because they have a thin coat and don't do well in the cold. I didn't know that. Great piece of knowledge. Right, let's concentrate on the boxing. So the Southpaw Donovan with the tricolour gloves. Yeah, Crocker was really going forward last time, but he's now on the back foot. So, Crocker was pushing his head a bit. I mean, I know that Donovan had a few fouls, but he was sticking his head right in his face. The Lewis Crocker. What's Paddy Donovan's nickname again? Paddy Donovan. Has anyone landed a shot? Has anyone landed a shot? It's got to be a 10-10 round so far, because no one's landed anything. Crocker's definitely going on the back foot now. He's not going to come forward like last time. Will it make any difference? Well, we might last longer, but I still believe Donovan has got his number. What do you think, Barry? Crocker's scared. He's definitely nervous. I mean, he's probably doing the right thing, though, because coming forward definitely did not work from last time. Yeah, come on, Mr. Braided Hair, Paddy. What's Paddy's nickname? They're throwing so fast I can't see the shot. Oh, well, Donovan landed about 3 shots. Crocker like 1 shot. So it's Donovan's round, or a 10-10 round, to be honest. But I'll give the edge. I don't like to score drawn rounds. I don't like to score drawn fights. So I'm going to give that edge to Donovan just because he landed a few shots at the end. I can't believe you've got to watch an advert. I want to hear the corners, blood. Remember, you can still super check, Bitcoin, Litecoin, buy me a coffee, all these things if you want to show love. Come on, man. Let's get back to the fight. I don't want to see these whack. Oh, Billy Neal, hit him to the body. Hit him to the body. Ricky Crocker, is that his dad? Is assisting in the corner. Hit him. Yeah, great advice, Billy. Hit him to the body with the left hook. Crocker could have won that round if he threw 4 shots. Yeah, true. Yeah, Crocker's trying to box, so this is why it might go. I did say this in my previous live. I said that Crocker will not be coming forward. He will try and box because it didn't work from last time, did it? He's going to try and draw Donovan in and counter him. But, you know, I said he'll probably last longer this time, but I still can't see beyond the Donovan win. And Crocker's scared of committing because he got beaten up so badly in the first fight, right? What do you think of Billy Nelson? I think he's a trainer director. No, but I don't rate most trainers. You know, most pro trainers are frauds anyway. You know, the guys learn how to box when they're amateurs, right? And it's then when they get a good trainer as an amateur that will help them. Once they start turning pro, what's like Ben Davison or Billy Nelson going to tell these guys? Come on, man. Breeding Bull said the left hook is the shot. Oh, sorry. The left hook is a shot for Donovan. Oh, sorry, excuse me. The lead hook. Yeah, the lead hook. Excuse me, not left hook because he's southpaw, right? So it'll be a right hook. Yeah, Crocker's fighting very nervously. You could say scared. He doesn't want to engage, Crocker. He doesn't want to engage at all. Now, to win a fight, you have to engage at some stage, right? Oh. I missed that shot. Did Crocker land the shot? What, it's his first punch that he's landed? Yeah. I think Donovan's a bit frustrated that Lewis Crocker is not engaging. I'd love to mute some. Well, maybe a smack in the mouth might do it. How do you score that round? Again, there's so little landed. It's difficult to score. Crocker is fighting not to lose instead of fighting to win. Exactly, Fergus. And he especially doesn't want to get stopped. Again, right? No one told me what Paddy Donovan's nickname is? I can't remember. What is it? Look, I like the way Andy's and Donovan actually having a chat. Usually the fighter doesn't come back with anything, but yeah. Yeah, he's scared. He's only landed one shot, Crocker. Larry Jablinski. Hello, Larry. Pop, pop, bang. Even though I got the feeling Kenobi's Crawford will be a draw. A lot of people have said that. I might dump a couple of quid on the draw. You could get 17-1 on the draw. Adam Smith is worse than Sonny. Adam Smith is worse than anyone. The real deal is his name. Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sweeney. Thank you, brother. Are you from Ireland? Sweeney, obviously a very Irish name. A nice Irish name, right? So his name is Paddy, the real deal Donovan. Look, Crocker's terrified to engage. You can't win a fight like this. If you're going to go fight on the back foot, that's fine, but you got to land. You can't just run. My boy James Sweeney from Dublin, Ireland, the beautiful city of Dublin in this Emerald Isle of Ireland. Great to see you, brother. I've got so many good Irish fans, man. I love me Irish fans. Are you watching at home or in the pub? He goes, oh, he's not a fine Donovan. Well, he's not landing. You can't win a fight without landing. I mean, Crocker's boxing better. Down goes Donovan. No, that's not a knockdown. No, he's not going to count him. He's counting Donovan. Oh, come on, man. That's the second time we've had a dodgy knockdown. What? Jablinski's put on... What? I'd like to watch that again, but to me it looked like a slip. Although Donovan didn't complain, which is interesting. Maybe Crocker will start to engage now. Well, you got to say, he's doing a lot better than the first fight. There was no complaints from Donovan. That is very interesting. So maybe it was a genuine knockdown. But now Donovan has got he's got that look in his eye. He wants to hurt Crocker now. He wants to hurt him. So you've got to give that 10-8 round. Well, unless Donovan manages. Crocker's fighting a lot better. I'll give him credit. Maybe Donovan was overconfident after the first, of the first fight. Is Donovan the next Josh Kelly? Actually, they fight quite similarly, actually. I mean, at least now we've got an interesting fight, okay? In one way or another, we've got an interesting fight. Because it hasn't warmed up. We've had some good fights on this bill. It hasn't warmed up, but, I still think that I'm impressed that Crocker has changed his tactics completely. And I think Donovan is a bit weirded out by it. I do think Donovan's still going to start catching Crocker. But also, you got to remember, what happens with cuts? What happens with swollen eyes? I want to see that. I hope they don't show an advert. I hope they show the knockdown. Donovan's not happy. He's not happy. But, now we've got to fight. Now we've got to fight. Left hook. Let's have another look. Nah, come on, man. It did land. It landed behind the ear. Down goes Donovan. Yeah, bro, you must be well behind. I've definitely been told to stop smoking. According to Adam Smith, Billy Nelson is a very wise man. Scruffy knockdown, but still a knockdown. Fair enough. It's a knockdown, though. Fair enough. He did land a shot. He didn't complain, Donovan. And that's the main thing. But that's the second dodgy knockdown in 2 fights. Donovan's not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy. He's going to want to hurt Crocker now. It's amazing how different. I've got to give. I don't know whether it's Billy Nelson, but I've got to give Crocker credit for boxing so much better. And you know, and using his mind, using his head, using his brain. Last time he used his head as a battering ram. Now he's using his brain. My commentary is so much better than Adam Smith. Believe that. I do need Donovan to win because he's in a lot of my accumulators. But we got an interesting fight. Put it that way. Really bull. Does Bun still do his Byro check? I think he's probably obsessed by it, although now he's been shamed. 2-1 to Donovan. Oh, I missed that because I was answering comments. I mustn't do that. Good shots by Donovan. Is he starting to land now? Yeah. Adam Smith made a fair point. Let's see for once. But every so often, the stop clock is right. Every so often, the sun will shine on a dog's ass and you'll get something right. Let's see if Crocker take the pressure. But yes, he is a complete bad end. I have Bunsen. Ooh. Crocker lands a shot. But Donovan's getting closer now. He's starting to land. I think Crocker will start to get pulled into a fight. I think that's what we're going to see. He's covered up well, Crocker, but, you know, them shots are still landing. Yeah, it is warming up, Maloney. It is warming up, Maloney. Now, he's in the corner. Now, that's when he needs to. He needs to unload when Crocker is in the corner or against the ropes. That's when he needs to start unloading. I do like Donovan's style, you know. Piss off, ref. Leave him alone, you muppet. This is Donovan's round for sure. Whew. Yeah, it's definitely warming up. Yeah, Joe Cordina's reading the fight. Okay. Who's the underdog? Let's have a look. Let's have a look to see what the odds makers have it. So the odds makers have it. Crocker is a 3-1 underdog. You get 3-1 on Crocker. So 4.0 or 3-1. Crocker losing, but he's doing okay. I agree. Paddy will take over in the next few rounds. Agreed. I think a lot of people will lose money tonight, Lo. What, on Canelo? Yeah. Maybe. What do you mean this fight? Yep. Is this Carl Frampton? He had the first round level, yeah, because neither of them landed a shot. I made that comment. Well done, Carl. Yeah, he will lose rounds if he just continues boxing like this without landing. Are we going to see a distance fight? Now, this is where you got to unload. He had him there in the corner. He had to unload a bit. With straight, hard shots. Bop, bop, bop. He's got nice straight shots, Donovan. He feints a lot, Donovan, which I like. A lot of fighters don't use the feints enough, you know, because it puts someone off their kilter. What's the time? It's almost 11. Yeah, I want to see a stoppage. Like Maloney said, like, yeah, I'll give Crocker credit, but you can't win the rounds boxing like this. You have to land. You have to land punches. And nice shots, Donovan. The backhand is a dangerous shot. Yeah, he is using his boxing skills well, Donovan, but I think he's going to start putting on the pressure in a couple of rounds. He's still just using his skills, waiting for Donovan. So waiting for Crocker to slow a bit, and then I think he's going to start hitting him with the hard shots. That back left, that straight back left from Donovan is the danger shot. Isn't it, Barry? It's true what Adam says. LC Lewis Crocker will lose rounds boxing like this. Well, like I said, oh, down goes Donovan, and he's really hurt. This is nuts. Down goes Donovan, and he's hurt, and that is a definite nasty knockdown. End of the round. Wow. Now we've got a serious fight. Well, you can't bet now. You can't bet now. The odds have changed too severely. Wow. Is Donovan too confident? Is his chin not that strong? If Crocker wins this, I'd be nut. Donovan's cooked. I don't agree, but that is a hard knockdown. Big left hook. Bang on the chin. Bang on the chin. A big left hook on the chin. And down goes Donovan. And look at his legs. He is hurt. Oh, vicious shot. Is a 3 knockdown rule? No, well, if it was, it's only 3 knockdowns in a round, bro. Not in a fight, isn't it? Yep, Crocker has spotted that Donovan holds his chin high, yep. Well, now he got to fight. Imagine if Crocker won, I'd be shocked. Shocked. Peter Richards, could Paddy bottle it in front of the crowd? I mean, the crowd will make a difference, certainly. But he fought in front of Lewis's home crowd the first time. So, you know, that was some punch, Maloney. That was a super left hook. He's still coming forward, Donovan. But he must definitely be less confident, obviously, after being dropped that heavily. I mean, technically, Lewis Crocker won the first fight. So Crafty won. Yeah, it was a great shot. An absolutely super shot. He wasn't actually looking when he threw it, but I still think, you know, it's anyone's fight. Even though Crocker must be winning on points with 2 knockdowns, right? But we are around 6, so a lot of time to go. That is worrying. Donovan's chin is a bit of a worry. Because Lewis Crocker isn't a big puncher. He's got 11 KOs out of 21 wins. And I think that even includes a disqualification. Maybe Donovan was just too cocky after the first fight. And maybe Crocker's done his homework this time. I'm just glad it's a good fight. I can't stand boring fights. Yeah, according to Adam Smith, nice shot by Donovan. According to Adam Smith, he heard from a source that Crocker's really punching hard with a left hook and the right hand. So he's punching hard, full stop, you idiot. Good shot. Yeah, Donovan does hold his lead hand low and his chin up a bit, whereas Crocker has been defensively very good this time. You've got to give him that. I'm just glad it's a great fight for Ireland. I give that round to Donovan. That was close. I give it to Donovan. He looks a bit knackered, Crocker, though. Look at him in the corner. He shouldn't be leaning over. He should be leaning back and sucking the air right down to the bottom of his lungs. Anybody want to super shack me in the round? Hello, darling. You sket, you slumper, you slapper. Yeah. Now I haven't been calling it round by round, but I haven't been keeping a scorecard. But there's 2, 8, 10 rounds to Crocker. Okay, so that puts him 4 points up, and then let's say the other 4 rounds. One was a draw. The other 3 rounds to Donovan. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Let's see what the odds have got it. The odds have got it even. And Crocker is still an underdog, just an underdog, but basically even. Maybe, yeah. Maybe Billy Nelson is a master tactician. Well, if Crocker pulls this off, what are you going to give Crocker credit? If Crocker pulls this off, it would be, Nelson is allowed to brag a bit. You have to say that. Especially for a drunk. Maybe stop drinking for once, you know? Yeah, Crocker has to be up. Is Crocker ahead? I think he must be up by a couple of points, 1 or 2 points. I give 3 rounds to Donovan, so that's 3 points. 1 round even, so that's still 3 points, Donovan. 4, but because they're knockdowns, 4 to what's his face? 4 points to Crocker. So I have Crocker up by 1 round. 1 round, maybe 2. Why does everyone have a lip filler? Yeah, it's very disappointing. And Botox as well. I see women with Botox, and it's like, why does your expression never change? You know? The problem is Donovan now maybe too scared of engaging because of what happened? Yeah, I definitely need to stop smoking. Fuck it. Fuck smoking. It's terrible. His head movement's good in this fight, Crocker. Whereas before he just ran forward with sticking his head in, didn't he? Now he's moving his head. It's like he's a different fighter. Maybe he had a terrible night, you know? Oh, that was very close. Women have been programmed to think lip filler and shit like this is attractive. Yeah, I met a woman the other day in the pub who was 23. She had big breastises. She was pretty. She had a nice mouth, and she was like, "I'm gonna get my lips done, and I'm gonna get a boob job." I said, "Are you nuts? Why would you do that, man?" Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe Paddy will pull a Whitaker again. Do you mean Ben Whitaker? Well, this looks like another one that needs a rematch, to be honest, unless someone conclusively knocks the other guy out. I've never seen a fighter. I mean, I probably have, but I can't remember seeing a fighter change his style so effectively as Crocker. I had Donovan edging that round, but again, they're close rounds, right? They're close rounds. You can't really read too much into it. I'm still trying to light this fag, even though I'm against smoking. My hands are getting sore just from like doing the thing. Thoughts on Andy Lee? Well, obviously he was a great fighter. He was a world champion. The fighters that work for him, work with him, big him up a lot. I think he knows his boxing. He boxed for Repton. He's a very knowledgeable guy. So yeah, I think Andy Lee's a good trainer. Good point, Boxing Classics. Feint, they're feinting a lot, right, rather than landing. Yeah, they're both feinting a lot. And I kind of like people that use feints because you make someone like make mistakes, but the problem is no one's really landing much. You know, they're both a bit tentative. Donovan's tentative. Okay, so Cordina has it even. I'm okay with that, which sounds weird because usually with 2 knockdowns, you would expect the guy who scored the knockdowns to be way in front, man. Which pro coach would you use in your fight with Johnny Fisher? Someone who'd get me really fit. So weirdly, maybe even Ben Davidson. He'd get me fit. He's a fitness trainer. He'd get me fit. You know, I wouldn't listen to what he said in the corner. I'd just go out and bomb the fat bastard out. Well, no, I'd probably just use a jab. Crack, 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 crack. Wait for him to gas after a minute and then just start cracking the big right hand. Bap, 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 bap. Ow. Fook. I punch hard, blood. Ow. Damn it. Right, let's watch the fight. Ow. Blood clot. The speed, the power, the accuracy. I've hurt my own hand. Right. He is boxing better, Donovan. The problem is he's not landing anything significant. But Crocker's gone back to his old, like, I don't want to get, you know, I don't want to take any risks. Which he probably thinks he's ahead because of the knockdowns, right? In his mind, he probably thinks he's ahead because he's in his backyard and he's scored 2 knockdowns. Shit'll be these Max Jenkins will sell it. Well, that's a KO in round 1. You've seen how bad that guy is. Get Tunde in your corner, Chubby. I couldn't stand it. I'd probably punch him in the mouth like Norbit. Punch him in the face like Norbit. I wouldn't be able to listen to that idiot. Lions in the camp, Triple B. Anyway, if I fought John Fisher, I wouldn't have to listen to the corner because I'd just iron him out and around. He's a fat bum. He'd gas. You wouldn't even have to throw a shot. You'd just wait for him to gas. He'd probably have an heart attack too. You know, now we've got to be thinking, is this going to go the distance? Because they're both very tentative. Donovan's been put down twice. Crocker is generally fought tentative anyway in this fight. So you've got 2 tentative guys. But the problem is he's losing these rounds, Crocker. Even if he's only losing by a slim margin, he's still losing the rounds. So Donovan's racking up the rounds. But, you know, we saw in the Ishmael Davis Agyarko fight, you know, you don't know. It depends how the judges have seen it, Adam. You know, it's what you like, isn't it, Barry? Max Jenkins would be a good warm-up for a future. Then he could step up to someone better, the Emperor Michael. Oh, come on, man. Don't be silly, man. Crocker is boxing classic. Crocker is getting ring bullied. I wouldn't. It depends how you define that. I don't think he's getting bullied per se, but he's losing the rounds. And despite the knockdowns, if you carry on losing the rounds, you're going to lose the fight. Crocker not doing enough, says Michael Maloney. Completely agree. Fergus, Donovan is totally unprepared for the all-new Crocker. Yeah, Crocker is plotting for the KO. Yeah, but he's got to land something. You know, it's round. What is it? Round 10? No, round 9. So 4 more rounds. Oh, look at Adam Smith. Great welterweight. Ted Kid Lewis, Sugar Ray Robinson. He just reels off these names. He's an idiot, man. Sonica Blade is in the house. Thank you. Great to see you, and thank you for the cash money you gave me. Bless you. Yeah, how you got the fight, Sonica? Sonya Blade wins. Fatality. It's an interesting fight rather than an exciting one. And, you know, it's looking... Do you know what? There was a part of me, I was like, I'm sure Donovan's got to stop him. But there's a part of me thinking, I could almost sense a distance because I don't think Crocker's gonna take the risks he did in the first fight. Also, you got to remember, you're in Crocker's backyard, right? The judges are going to be influenced by the crowd. The judges will be worried. You know, if a close decision goes Donovan's way, they might go a bit nuts, right? Thank you, Songbird. I was wondering if you was going to go live tonight. Glad you did. Thanks. How have you got the fight? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, I mean, Crocker's letting these rounds slip away. Not by a lot, but enough for the rounds to go Donovan's way. Okay, so the odds at the moment are Lewis Crocker 2.88, Donovan 1.57. I'm not even sure it did land that left hook. Yeah, the danger shot of Crocker is a left hook. The danger shot from Donovan is the straight left backhand. I would say, regardless of how the fight goes, I've been very impressed by Crocker's change in tactics, by his power, or at least for dropping Donovan twice. Now, I don't mean to piss all over this, but imagine if Boots Ennis was here against either of these guys, right? Yeah, do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be a champion? He needs Dana White to go in there. Do you want to be a fucking fighter? Do you want to be a fucking fighter? Do you want to be a fucking world champion? Barry Jones. Who's this bum? I sobered up because I ate and cooked, so I ain't watching much. Well, it's been a decent bill. It's been a decent bill. This fight has been interesting rather than exciting. The Aguiarco vs Davis fight was good. The Tyrone McKenna vs Dylan Moran fight was very good. You know. I got to get up and go to church. God bless you all. Christ is King. So 3 more rounds. The former so-called world champion Barry Jones, the worst world champion ever. Barry Jones' son got really upset and started making comments. But he's a really nice guy. I go, well, he might be a nice guy, but he's still a bum. Maloney goes, I think Donovan stopped Tony Maloney. What Crocker needs is Teddy Atlas said, we fireman. Yeah, Teddy Atlas, the biggest bum trainer inside of boxing. I love another Butes fight soon. What do you mean? Soon Boots? I'm thinking Donovan points, but are they going to give it to Crocker? Who's your favorite Irish fighter or fighter of Irish origin? Oh, Jay Opataya swearing on bum sport was funny. It was hilarious. He was only there for 5 minutes, and he kept on saying, the guy, Simon Jordan, yeah, apologies for the language, Jai. You're live here, Jai. Would I fuck this, fuck that, fuck this. It's hilarious, man. I love the way Jai is like, he doesn't care about social media. He doesn't care about doing the right thing in interviews. He's himself, and that's why he's one of my favorite fighters. Plus, I won a lot of money on him. Plus, I told you he was going to be a great fighter, and no one believed me. Yeah, it was hilarious. Jai was hilarious, man. He really plumbed off that Jordan. I think they even had to end the interview early because they're like, this guy ain't going to stop swearing, is he? Yeah, fuck this, man. Fuck this. Ah, fuck that. Fuck that. I bet you I get like my monetization taken away now because I'm swearing like Jai up that. See, there's the danger from Crocker. Shut up, Smith. You're a bum. So the odds are swinging. Oh, I've run out of. It sounds like I've run out of battery. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need to listen to that bum, Adam Smith. Hodge Wood is my favorite Irish fighter. His dad is Irish American. Yeah, I think Javonte Davis's grandfather is Irish American. There seem to be a lot of war drillers in the Irish world. Nice shots, Donovan. Nice shots from Donovan. He's stepping it up a bit. Donovan's round again. You have to have Donovan winning this fight, despite the knockdowns. It's a brave and tactically good showing by Crocker, but he's not landing the punches. Isn't that right, Matthew? Well, it's not Matthew anymore. It's Barry now. Or Darren. Darren Butthead Barker. What do you think, Butthead? Who's winning this, Butthead? Okay, Anthony says we need the last 2 rounds. Peter Richards, Franklin fight tonight. Who's going to win? Dishko's going to win. I think on points because I think Franklin has got a good chin and he will feel the power early and decide to go the distance. But he's looking a bit fat. Oh, Billy Nelson, don't let him steal our owns. Crocker has reverted back to his old style. Yeah, well, he's tired. I mean, it will happen. Dillian White and KJ are Irish as well. They both got Irish. I can't believe the Dillian White one, though, because he's dark as anything. You know, but yeah, apparently he's Irish grandfather, I think. Oh no, my thing's paused. Hang on a minute. What's going on, man? Oh well. Okay, I've lost my sound, but that's okay. All it means is I don't have to listen to that bum. I don't have to listen to that bum, Adam Smith. So, what have we got here now? So, I mean, he's still in it, Crocker. He's still in it, Crocker. But Donovan is edging the rounds, and that is going to make the difference. Donovan wants it, yeah. Dillian White looks like under the bed. Yeah, did you see that guy, that AI thing? Oh, at the end of my Terence Crawford preview. He's under the bed. He's 11:59 p.m. He's Purple Dillian White. What's that old ginger Irish fight from the Eubank Ben era? Steve Collins, bro. Stevie Collins. Come on, man. Yeah, he was a tough guy and a good boxer. Steve Collins. Come on, man. You know. I think Steve Collins once had a 13-rounder was it against Tony Thornton or something? Maybe it wasn't Steve Collins. He's trying to apply a bit more pressure now, Donovan, because, you know, they want to make sure. But that left hook from Crocker is the dangerous shot. I had a poster on him. Oh, right, okay. He had his son boxed, but he wasn't that good. Also, his brother Pascal Collins boxed, wasn't that good. But I think he's a good trainer now, Pascal Collins. He's known as Packy Collins, but you probably wouldn't allow that these days. Yeah, well, and a recharge. It looks like he's going the distance. Well, we don't know. We've got around in a bit, but you get the feeling that Donovan, if he stepped up, he might be able to stop him. But he's obviously a little bit freaked out because he got caught twice. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's right. That's his nickname. Well, you know, I get, was he Patrick Collins or Paddy Collins or something? But yeah, no, Pascal. Sorry, Pascal Collins. What am I talking about? Right. So you've got to say the odds are heavily now in favor of Donovan, which I think is correct. Pascal, that's right. Sorry, Pascal Packy Collins. Yeah, that's correct. Probably get a strike for using that word, but it's completely reasonable. That's his name. You know what I'm saying? Bill Nelson, yeah, you've got to hit him, right? You left hook. Both very fit. I think Donovan had expected a walkover after the first fight, but he, you know, was surprised by Crocker's complete change of tactics. 12th and final round. It went the distance. It looks like I've lost my accumulator, unless Paddy can do it now. I did feel nervous putting Paddy stoppage because I was thinking, I did think, you know, I'm sure Crocker's going to be a little bit less reckless, which he has been. And I don't think, if I was Donovan, I wouldn't want to risk going all out for the stoppage, you know. So being Cordina, has got Donovan 4 rounds up, which I think is reasonable. I think he's done a good job of keeping a scorecard, actually, to be honest with you, Joe Cordina. Yeah, if I'm in Crocker's corner, he's like, you've got to go for it, mate. You just have to try and chin him because you're way behind on the cards, despite your knockdowns. But he's given, as I said, given how dominating the first fight was in favor of Donovan, apart from obviously the the DQ, Crocker has fought a completely different fight, and he's done a good job, but he hasn't done enough to win. It's not over yet, but this looks like points. But I worry about Donovan's future as a world champion. You know, I don't know what are these guys, welters? Who's in the welterweight? I don't know division. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Oof, that left hook, skimmed past Donovan's chin. Lands a shot, Crocker. But there are too few shots. And, you know, that pecking jab of Donovan finds its mark again. I wonder how David Greenblatt's got it. Yep. Oof. That was wild left hook. Imagine if that had landed. It was a bit too wild. He telegraphed it. So Donovan just got out of the way and goes back to hit him with the southpaw jab. He's still trying the old wild shot, Crocker. But, you know, Donovan's still got this round. He's still got this round. He's landing too much. This is not Donovan's best performance. I think he'll be very disappointed with himself. But, you know, Crocker has to be respected. Oh, don't do that. Oh, there we go. End of the round. Right, lizard draining time. Lizard draining time. And, you know, I think you have to give it to Donovan on points. But it's what you like, isn't it, Adam? Mark. Yeah, you've got to give it Donovan points. Anything else would be a travesty of justice. But this is boxing. And there'll be many travesties of justice in boxing. Yeah, let's wait for the official decision. Like I said, in my mind, anything else but a Donovan points victory is a travesty. Blood clot. Whoops. What's happening there? I've lost my stream. Blood clot. I've lost my stream. Right. Not a great fight. It's an interesting fight rather than a good fight. You're right on that. Everyone's saying Donovan on points. Yeah, fair play to Crocker. You have to give him fair play, but he didn't deserve to win that, in my opinion. Blood clot. Ah, they make up. Well, that's nice. And there's the respect. It's great to see the respect, isn't it, Adam? You bum. Got to be Donovan. Got to be Donovan. Crocker thinks he won it. Well, he's deluded. And there's the respect. Yeah, Paddy, 116, 111, Joe called in. And why did you have to say, I'm not a judge? You're a boxer. You know boxing. You don't have to excuse yourself. Visioli got the same as Joe Cordina. Who's the other guy? Who's the third guy with a big head? Conor Walker. That's the guy with a big head. There's a little bit of a sort behind the shoulder. Too much makeup, but quite pretty. She loves it being on TV. She loves it. Kane, I fancy you, not going to lie. Oh, well. Maybe we can start Triple B dating. Crocker will moan robbery. Yeah. The Crocker fans are going nuts. How have the three judges? Oh, shut up, Adam, you mug. Over to Greenblatt. Oh, hang on. You must be in front of me, bro. Don't tell me what happened. After 12 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. Donovan, they usually say we have a unanimous decision, right? if it's unanimous. Scores it to Crocker. Oh dear, it sounds like it. Is it a draw or a Crocker victory? For the winner. They give it to Crocker. They're giving it to Crocker. I can't believe it. There are more crooked boxing. I did say Billy Nelson's got his Corey hard. Oh, come on. I'm sick of this, man. Tony Maloney. I hadn't even seen that. Billy Nelson just busted him up. Oh, dear. Donovan should have went for the KO. Well, yeah, unfortunately. Look at Billy Nelson. Billy Nelson's trying to take Lewis Crocker doggy style. He's trying to attack Lewis Crocker doggy style. Look. He's trying to attack him doggy style. He's crying. I mean, absolute BS. Apart from the knockdowns, Donovan dominated, you know? Oh, world champion Crocker. Imagine that. You never would have thought it, would you? Sonny is backtracking now. Of course he is. The sport is a joke. And F that Diamante green black. Yep. That's right, Breeding Bull. Donovan won that fight. Only gave Crocker the knockdown rounds. I agree. Bumming. That's right. Billy Nelson was bumming Lewis Crocker, doggy style. Another hometown decision. Yeah, I'm sick of this. That's why I don't bet on boxing. UK boxing, says Cyborg. Yeah, well, you're right. The best Irish fighter was Slugger O'Toole, a.k.a. Fidel Castro Smith. You remember that Brendan Ingle used to name all his black fighters Irish names. He shouldn't have gone to Belfast. Well, that's one of the risks. Judging, refereeing was a shocker. Sonny is a cuck. He don't know boxing. You sticking around for a bit, Chill B? I'm just... No, I don't think so, bro. I'm going in 5 minutes. I'm just annoyed. Yeah, I'm not. I'll bum you out. The threat of a riot made that happen. I did say that. I said one of the problems is if it's close and they give it to Donovan, there could well be a riot. I'd like to hear what I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. I'm so annoyed with boxing, and I'm going to church tomorrow, and I'm gonna get my head down. But you know, well done for Crocker for giving it a much better fight after being dominated. Yeah, Maloney, later, brother. Great to see you, brother, for the Canelo fight. Yeah. I'm not interested in this. I'm going. Yeah, hell, the last comment is a correct one by Sonic Blade, a crock of shite. It is a crock of shite. I'm not interested, right? Good night. Good night, everyone. It was a robbery. You know, well done for Crocker. Well done for Crocker for changing his fight, but sorry, bro. The gypsies will be pulling the arena apart. Most of the crowd are going to be like Crocker fans, right? It's in his backyard, but anyway, same. Laters, cheers. Yeah, laters, everyone. God bless you. Thank you, Christ is King. Thank you for coming on the live. I have to say thank you to the following. Of course, my boy Shane Bongos with the 666. Fergus, thank you so much for that. Peter Richards, very generous tenor. I'm sorry you lost your bet. Matthew Wilson, £2. Thank you, brother. Weps, 89 with the €5. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I don't agree with the decision. We'll have a rematch. There'll be another one of those. We'll have the rematch, surely, right? Surely. Yeah. Shame, Laters, Wilderbees Ruiz to... Is that... What do you mean, bro? Wilderbees Ruiz too? What do you mean? If you fancy me, let's get out. Oh, yeah. Okay, go on, Dave. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all. Disappointing decision. We'll have a rematch, I guess. It has to be a rematch, right? Has to be a rematch. Peace in the Middle East.